Alright, welcome everybody to Session 7 of Road to Baldur's Gate and Descent into Avernus. For anyone watching this, we changed up the overlay a little bit, so it's going to be like this going forward, unless we kind of figure out some new settings and things to tinker around with. But I do appreciate any feedback or suggestions you have for making it better. We already have a suggestion to kind of increase the size of the chat or roll window, which we will end up doing. I can magnify that by just cutting it in half. But yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions in the Discord. Or you could DM me. Alright, so let's go ahead and move into things. We didn't finish off last week. We kind of skipped ahead to get to a cool cinematic ending. Technically, the party is actually still in Scornubel. Does anyone want to give a recap? This should be another really short one, I think. You guys only had one encounter, I think you did.
I got this one.
All
Don't
right.
worry, guys. Okay, so the last time we had left our four adventurers, they had just made it to Scornubel. When trying to get a sense of the city, they had encountered a person in the crowd who looked identical to Anthamilla. So the party tried chasing down and then eventually tracking this person to an alleyway where a boy was standing there, pretty much suggesting the person you're looking for is down in these sewers right below me.
Mm-hmm.
And after a lot of back and forth hesitation, trying to discern what was going on, the party finally engaged with this person. Edmund was very scared, yelling to himself, oh gods, please be a boy, please be a boy. Or don't be a boy, actually, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Edmund,
Do
do
not
not lust
murder
for
a
children.
child.
I apologize. Do not, in fact, be a child, and luckily he was correct, because lo and behold, slightly ambushed by a pack of 3 doppelgangers. After a battle with these mind readers, we were able to take them out and take out 2, which the last one ran off and tried to sell us off to the guard of the city. And after some verification, they had given the party some information recognizing, oh, this has been happening quite a bit. So some rest, recovery, went to the temples to understand some of the artifacts, items, magical items that they had uncovered. Probably the most significant one was the coin that Anthamilla had, and apparently this was a soul coin, currency used by devils, and it in fact contained a soul. So after a kindly exorcism, I guess, release of a spirit, the party continued on and had went about trying to sell some wares and decide how to make their way to the city of El Terrell.
Thank you for that. Derek, please gain inspiration.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Oh yeah. Alright, so we had a little bit of talk about this during last session. There's options available to you in Scornubel. There is, at the docks, there are various types of boats, and you would know that the types of passenger boats that would be likely heading to the west are going to be keelboats and barges. And you guys had to make a decision about how you wanted to travel west. So, what are you going to do?
I think we had made the decision that we were going to charter a boat that was large enough to take the horses with us, right?
We had discussed that, but I think that it's my belief that the cost of bringing the horses isn't worth it. And I think that we should probably just sell them here in Scornoble before we leave. I don't remember offhand what the price is for bringing the horses versus just us, but it's a pretty decent difference, and that's just to get to Elturel. That's not including the rest of the way all the way to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, so judging from your map and the scale they have on it, it looks like you would estimate you're probably about 115 miles from Elturel. And on Tamila specifically, actually all of you would know this, the price of traveling by sea or water in general is assumed to be about 1 silver piece per mile. So at that rate, you would expect to be paying about 11 gold, 5 silver per person for the whole trip, and that would include things like food and provisions.
That's
Now,
the whole trip to Elturel?
That's the whole trip to Elturel, yes.
Okay.
Now, yeah, now if you wanted to include a horse, the standard keelboat can't fit a horse, so you'd have to get them on a barge. Barges are kind of concerned with their space utilization. They're trying to ferry wares and goods between the places. So if you were trying to get a barge, they're going to charge you for putting the horse on there. And I figure that a horse probably takes about the space of 2 people. You need to feed it and stuff as well. And that would be 23 golds each. You have 2 horses to ferry it. So, yeah.
So then, doing the math, that's the Elturel, and then I believe we had figured it then almost still twice that amount of distance to get to Baldur's Gate. So if we're looking at roughly 3 times that, that's 138 gold to get the entirety of the trip for the horses, and then not even counting our fees.
Right.
I don't have 138 gold, guys.
Yeah, I don't even know if we have 138 gold between. We might now that I sold some stuff. But
if we sold stuff, then we could, but it's not worth it, right? We could just...
Yeah.
With
or
that
we
money,
can
we
be
can
up
almost
75
buy...
gold
Right.
by selling the horses.
Yeah, use that to pay for our travels.
Yeah.
Derek already doesn't have a horse, so...
You might be a little biased.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eldrin's at least been rebonding with a new one now, but...
Yeah, I just kind of jacked one of your guys's and started bonding with it.
You're my horse now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes the most sense just to sell it, because with that money, the money is going to cost us to get it done there. We might as well buy a new one.
Right.
If we needed it.
If needed, maybe look at them in Baldur's Gate.
Right.
Alright, so what's the party consensus?
We're selling the horses.
Okay. It's easy enough to find somebody that's willing to buy horses for a city that's on the tradeway. You know, people are leaving this place all the time to go north, especially with the storm off the Sword Coast. So you could go ahead and get 75 gold for both horses. That's 75 gold total. So not 75 gold each, 75 gold total.
Which is...
What, 5 ways? No.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, 15 each, and then 15 into the party treasury. Which, by the way, the I added things that I sold in town that were party loot. I added to the party treasury. I don't know if Maurice and Elion were here for that. So with this 15, party treasury is currently at 32.5 gold.
That includes selling the Viola case?
Yeah, the VO case was 2 gold.
Oh, okay.
Made up some random number for that. I have no clue what a field case is worth.
Yeah, but everybody else also gets 15 in their own personal. So.
Alright, so at 15.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright.
And then we have to pay 12 to get to Elturel.
So yeah, you guys haven't even talked to anybody yet for the purposes of heading west. The prices that I gave you are under the assumption of what you know the rates are in
True.
Waterdeep, right? So you guys haven't gone that route yet. But if you want to, you certainly can.
So, do we want to try to take the time to find the best deal, or
It's probably not a bad idea. We don't seem to have a lot of
I mean,
gold
I would say
specifically.
reasonable. We do want to deliver the letter, which I think it's a timely manner.
Mhm.
So I don't
Yep.
want to. I don't think we want to be like
Yeah, that's true.
And we want to get
forcing the hand and
Duncan's-
be like,
and
no,
we
we
wanna
need.
get-
Oh yeah, then yeah, sure.
and Duncan, yeah.
Yeah.
Which there is now a countdown for on the stream.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I added a Duncan time
Oh,
countdown.
let me see.
352 days till damnation.
I like it.
I can only imagine that's like the scene from Nightmare, where we're like, oh no, we 365 days till next Halloween.
Yeah.
352.
All right, so how do you guys want to approach this? You guys gonna try? I think Derek mentioned shopping a bit, effectively for price.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, are there
Yeah.
multiple keelboat companies?
Well, you don't know if they're companies, but there's certainly docks with lots of keelboats and barges. This seems
Yeah.
to be a pretty busy place.
Anthamila, would you have any insight to this? You know, I know your family kind of sits on the water and everything. Any ideas?
I might actually. Excuse me. Yeah. Can I take my time wandering around the docks and sort of inspecting the barges? From what I know, being with a merchant vessel, seeing one that might be more amenable to maybe a small discount for our travels, because we have an important letter to El Terrell. You know, maybe just spend some time looking around the dock just a bit. I don't know what particular.
So you're gonna like chat up some of the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage due to your background in this area. Your temple was kind of close
Favorite
to.
roll of this whole campaign.
What?
Persuasion, my favorite check of this whole campaign.
You're getting it with advantage though. The dream is real, boys.
You can inspire yourself, you know.
That's a good idea. Some guidance from my parents, my father.
Yeah,
About
sure.
that. We'll be doing this
Valcor,
for-
lead me to a boat captain. That will make my journey cheap.
All right, so let's go. I feel confident about this. Get this a good roll start.
Yeah, you got this. You got this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So.
And
Oh, I forgot you even had a bonus. Hey, you're actually fine anyway. So yeah, looking around, you talk, and the very first person that you talk to actually seems relatively open to having you travel with them on their keelboat, and they actually suggest that since they're going west anyway to resupply at El Terrell to trade, they would be willing to take you for free.
that's amazing. I agree to that and go and inform the party that I might have found this a good deal to El Terrell.
Okay.
Tamila, so they just offered this to you?
They did.
This wouldn't be a normal occurrence, right? And like this kind of stuff.
You would certainly... Well, hold on. Give me an insight check on Tamila and Eldrin, since you're both thinking about this.
Oof.
Eldrin is suspicious as fuck. He has no clue why someone would want to do him a favor.
Actually,
Nobody
yeah.
does people favors.
And
Well, they
Tamila?
said they were going that way anyway, and they would be happy to have us. And I suppose that sort of works out since they're already heading that way.
On Tamila, could you give me that insight check?
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you might have an actual reason. Yes. Yeah, you suspect that, maybe this guy is just looking for company, a group of adventurers is going to make it a lot less likely that a solo boat captain gets kind of interrupted on his journey westbound. So it's effectively like he's getting free bodyguards for something he would be doing anyway, you suspect.
I'm
Not bad logic.
strangely okay with that.
We get something, he gets something.
Yeah, it's a win-win, right?
Yeah.
Win-win.
I'm still suspicious.
With that 4,
Yeah, with
Anthony
I'm gonna
has
be
to
like-
calm you down.
I'm gonna be like shifty-eyed, like.
well, you keep a lookout for anything suspicious, and if they try to pull anything, you just put an arrow in their throat, right?
All right. I'll have my spyglass out the whole time.
Whoa, you can actually use your spyglass.
It's
I
true.
know.
Yeah. So you guys gonna go ahead and get on the boat with this guy?
Yeah.
We're all good here in Scornabel? Scornabel?
Yeah.
All right.
Scornabel, whatever it's called.
Yeah. So the journey seems to be going well. Day one, the boat captain makes nice conversation with all of you, shares stories of his time going up and down the river. It sounds remarkably boring, but he's just trying to pass the time. He's trying to give you something to listen to. And he actually shares food with you because you kind of chatted with him. Normally they would kind of charge you for that sort of thing, but this guy seems pretty friendly. And nothing suspicious happens over the course of the journey. As we ended last session, in the distance, as you kind of approach El Terrell, it's you get a little confused. Again, we kind of did this whole visual last session, but I guess I'll recap it. Looking in the sky, it seems really bright, and the sun seems to be in the wrong place for what time of day it is. And you kind of have to look up and look around because you think your eyes are playing tricks on you, and you realize that it is likely the companion, which is effectively a second sun above the city of El Terrell, which you don't know a lot about it, but it's basically perpetual daylight in this place. The captain would be kind of telling you stories about it, so you know a little bit about it. It's just always light there, and it keeps bad things away, and it's overall good. Derek, hearing these stories, though, you're not comfortable with the companion at all. It makes you uncomfortable, and you just don't like it. Also, Edmund and Antamila, when you first notice it, you feel a sense of familiarity, but you know, it's kind of like one of those things where, hey, maybe I've seen this before somewhere, that sort of thing. But you just have a passing sense of familiarity when you see the companion. But yeah, Derek, you constantly feel uncomfortable. Just letting you know specifically, like there's like a knot in your stomach and you don't like this thing. But you're able to dock at El Terrell successfully without hassle. There's no like guards or anything that try to check you for anything. And before you lies a vast city, the definitely the largest city you've been in since Waterdeep, bigger than Scornubel. In the distance, you see a towering, what I guess would it be considered a cathedral? It's a very large structure, and it looks very well kept. And otherwise, it's just like a regular city. You imagine you could find anything here that you would find that you were able to find in Scornubel. And I'm going to say you arrive here midday. What would you like to do?
I would like to ask if I would imagine there's like guards or something as we come in. Something like that.
You said you're looking for the guards?
Yeah, somebody like that seems to be like from the city, like official.
Yeah, so there seems to be guards at regular intervals, and they can be easily identified by having signs of the companion on their armor. Can you remind me, Edmund?
Tabard.
Tabard, got it. Just making sure.
Yeah,
That would be really, really awkward.
I'm sure it has potential to come up anyways, but
it's very potential.
yeah.
Wait, what?
But I'm wearing the plate armor that has the symbol of the companion on it.
Right. Yes.
But I have my tabard over it.
Right.
So unless someone removes my tabard, it should not be visible.
Yeah. So yeah, the guard. There's guards everywhere at regular intervals. Not a lot of them, but at regular intervals, you see them just kind of patrolling.
I guess I would come up to the group and ask for the way to Tavius Creek. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that the leader?
Why do
The
you want to
ruler.
see Lord Krieg?
I'll say I have a letter to deliver to him from the
looks at-
companion, and I'll pull out the letter with the seal, I guess.
He looks at it briefly, and he recognizes the seal, and he kind of nods towards the large structure that you see in the distance, and he tells you that Lord Krieg could be found in the High Hall.
Okay. I will thank him and lead the party that way.
Okay.
I don't know if this is ever gonna come into effect, if this matters at all. But apparently I can go fast in cities.
Oh, you had the background or whatever?
It's a thing.
It's extremely relevant. Thank you for telling me.
Good.
It will actually be. Can I read this? Wow. Okay, this will be fun. That's actually helpful for something. Okay. So yeah, you kind of find the quickest way to the High Hall. You've never been here, but you know the general layout of towns.
Right.
And in front of the large keep, you see 2 guards at the entrance, and the guards kind of hold their hand up as you approach.
I would probably stop before we get to the guards,
Okay, sure.
because at this point I would like to rehash a conversation with Edmund about his plate armor.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we're going into this keep, they might want to take our weapons. They might want to search us. Make sure that we're not dangerous to the people inside.
Yeah.
While they're searching us, they might pull your cloak or the thing.
Yep.
That could get us into trouble.
It's very true.
Also, you notice that the companion is directly above this keep.
Do we know what that is?
What do you mean, the companion?
Like the second sun.
That's the second
Oh,
sun.
okay, I see.
That's what it's called.
Edmund,
okay.
what's
So is
on
that
your
what-
tabard, by the way?
I think it's just blank.
Is it a special color or anything?
I'm gonna say white.
Okay, someone in that chat was asking, so I wanted to give him the visuals.
Yeah, I'm gonna say white with like some sort of semi-fancy trim, kind of like the.
Oh, now he's getting elaborate. Now that he knows chat wants to know how this tabard
Listen.
looks. Okay. So, what do you guys want to
And
do?
So then, either up to this point, or even here, since we had already kind of took a break before moving in, you probably see like Derek's a little anxious, uncomfortable, and he's like, given everything, just gonna take a moment, and he kind of like tries to walk off and cast cast some magic, so as to be not noticeable.
Okay.
And so I was trying not to impede on story. I don't think he would have done it like right there in front of a place. This would have been like way back at the docks.
Well, if you're doing your normal spell
It's
casting
just mage
ritual,
armor.
yeah,
okay.
you can
Pretty
do that
much
as part of your
and
morning.
that's all he's trying to do is just
you
like,
have that. You're good.
This place is giving me the creeps. He's doing mage armor.
Doesn't mean we have aid.
No. By the way, I've gotten rid of aid. I now have prayer of healing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
no more aid, guys. Sorry. But so yeah, that's it. He had just the mage armor. That's all I was trying to get at.
Okay. I would, Edmund. I don't know if all I have to do is deliver this letter.
Yeah, I mean, they may. We don't even know. They may not even let anyone. They may not let any of us in. They may only let you in.
Right.
So,
So maybe you
um,
guys just go
hang
to a
out.
tavern and have some drinks while I deliver this letter, and I can meet you guys.
Do we
back up.
want to return that sword? Because I don't really have a use for the great sword.
What sword?
Great sword with their symbol on it.
Wait, do we have a great sword with the companion symbol on it?
Yes, and I've reached
The one that says follow-
Wait, the magic sword?
No, that's the one I have. Oh, from the jellyfish fight.
Oh,
That's right.
I would rather not.
That's up to you guys.
I
The lawful
No.
good paladin's wearing a dead knight's armor. He's not going to speak on this.
it might
Black
bring more questions
cauldron
that I'm,
kettle.
yeah, it might bring more questions that I'm not comfortable answering. At this point, I would just rather be seen as a messenger. We can sell this or something.
Can't sell it here.
Well, not here.
No.
Yeah, I would rather not bring more questions than need be.
Fair enough.
Sure. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Just meet back at a tavern. Did we pass anything like that on the way here? DM.
Yeah, definitely been a tavern, and along the way, and I need a cool tavern name. Super John, give me a good tavern name. But yeah, you've seen several tavern names along the way. You've seen several taverns along the way. It's a huge city.
Whatever name is chosen, that's the one we say to have Eldrin meet us back at. Yeah.
Companionship.
Do we have between us? Do we have any ways to like keep in contact while he's doing this?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
So
You can
I'm
try to
gonna
lock it.
I'm gonna ask the DM question. Are you guys splitting the party? If yes, are you sure? I'm just gonna ask it. Doesn't mean anything.
I think it's what my character would want to do.
You want to handle this alone?
I mean, you could come
You'll be
with.
alright? Okay.
Well, yeah. I see Derek is a little nervous and he's already been attacked. You know, this is not a conversation I would be having in the middle of nowhere, right? But
I mean, we could just chalk this up to on the way there
right.
as we're walking there.
Yeah, so I know Derek is not too comfortable. He's already been kind of attacked, and I don't want to risk the plate being seen.
It's fair.
Are they okay with tieflings here? Would I know that?
You have got no negative reactions traveling through here.
Okay, that's right. Because we came in, we talked to the guards, and they didn't give us weird looks or anything like that.
In general, you would know from living in Waterdeep, most places along the Sword Coast are very diverse and very open. In general, this isn't exactly on the Sword Coast, but it's close enough, and it's
Right.
on a river that you would suspect it's pretty tolerant.
Yeah,
to
I
all
just didn't know
races.
if, like, the companion was especially,
Like, you've even seen monster races in some places. Like, in Scornubal, you might have seen, like, an orc traveling around. It's not a lot of monster races, but people aren't freaking out over stuff like that, it seems.
Okay.
Even in Eltrell, with its history.
Specifically take off this dread helmet thing.
Oh,
That's
yes.
fine, good.
Yes, I forgot you had that. Yeah.
You've got a couple looks, but nothing, like, again, nothing, nobody seems alarmed by your presence.
Okay.
So David would say, yeah, that's probably the best. I'd feel much better if at least somebody went with you, Eldrin.
Antamilla, do you have anything else that if searched could cause concerns?
Other than this helmet and these horns, no, it should be fine. He's carrying the great sword, so.
What about the contract?
Wait, I'm carrying the greatsword?
Yeah,
And the
into
coin.
bag of holding. Or, well, if it was on the horse, anything from the horse would probably be.
In your person, I guess, at this point.
Yeah. Which is. I'm gonna be so heavy now. Yeah.
So yeah, I would say like the contract, the coin, if you still have it.
What should it? But it's then. Probably. Okay, so any contraband, I ask if David would not mind holding until we return from giving them this letter.
Yeah. No problem. I will throw it into the bag of holding. So you're giving me the coin and the contract?
And the helmet.
Oh, and the helmet. Okay.
Or you just keeping the helmet on the side. I think it's fine if you keep it, but
Yeah, I'm just not gonna look down. I can just
Yeah.
hold it down.
just hold
Okay,
it.
cool. So coin and contract. Got it.
Yep.
Open up the bag of holding, let you toss them in.
Okay.
And yeah, you guys handle that, and Derek and I will go to the.
It was never posted. So
Oh,
I'm
so
just
for
gonna
John.
go. I'm gonna go for things that I see on my desk. We're gonna go with the breathing peanut. Is the
Okay.
name of it.
Excellent.
I like it. I like it. All right.
Or the companion cat, I guess, so.
What's on Donald's desk?
I will, pull out the holy symbol and the letter that I was given, and head towards the keep with Antamilla, the new best friends.
So the guards would hold out.
We
their
hold hands all the way there,
Aww.
skipping. We're friends now,
Yeah, no super suspicious.
Yeah. So the guards hold out their hand as you approach, and they drop a halt. What brings you to the Great Hall?
I have a letter to deliver to Tavius Creek, if that's how you spell it, or pronounce it.
Okay. He would look at you suspiciously and whisper to the guy next to him, and he kind of looks at you up and down. He looks like he's like kind of eyeing you for weapons and stuff like that. And I mean, you have an obvious bow on you and stuff
Right.
like that. But he nods slowly, and he says, "Is there text for these guys? I thought they had text." He agrees to take you to the Overseer, Davius Krieg. And one of the guards starts to lead the way, and the other one stays behind. And do you follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other guard follows your flank. And as you enter the keep, the door is closed behind you. And before you, you see a huge, well-decorated marble hall. You see holy symbols of Lathander, Helm, Torm, and Tyr in this place. This is probably one of the most elaborate temples you've ever seen, Antamila. It looks like a great place of worship. And then as you're approaching the hall, the guy makes a right, and you don't actually enter the hall, and you proceed to go up a flight of stairs, and the guards take you to a door, and the guard looks at you and inclines her head and says, "This is the High Overseer's chambers. You'll keep your weapons stowed at all times when dealing with the High Overseer." She kind of looks at you expectantly for a response.
Okay.
I'll nod my head.
Okay. And she nods and opens the door and enters while one guard, the other guard that was behind you, remains outside. And inside, you see an aged and balding man hunched over a desk lit by an oil lamp. He sits and he's scribbling on a piece of parchment, and he looks up like a bit surprised as you enter, and he says, "Ah, you must be the adventurers I was told about. Please do sit. What's this business that you bring to me?" And you might be taken a little off guard by that because
Right.
they didn't send like a messenger ahead, but what would you like to do?
I mean, suspicious as heck, but I will proceed to present the holy symbol and the letter, and tell them that we, yes, we are the adventurers, probably that you would heard about somehow.
And he kind of has a wan smile. He looks a little tired, and he says, he just kind of nods and holds out his hand expectantly.
I shake his hand.
The guard puts her hand on her sword, and the overseer raises his hand and shakes your hand. And he just seems really tired.
Like old man tired, or
Yeah, he's like old. You can tell this guy's old.
Right.
Old
And
man
he's
tired.
he's old man tired, and he's probably stayed up a little bit too. Like, he looks like he's been busy. He's old and he's busy. It's the combination of old man tired with actual tired. And
I guess I'll tell them that we received the letter from the companion after we were ambushed at the something bridge.
Borskier.
oh, the Borskier Bridge.
Borskier. The Borskier Bridge, that's what it was.
And he kind of nods and holds out his hand in your direction.
And I will give him the letter.
He takes it, and he kind of slowly he undoes the seal with a letter opener, and he takes a few moments to read it over, nodding, and he says, he kind of nods and frowns and says, "Well, this is grave news. We'll dispatch the Hell Riders northward to kind of deal with this incursion. You have my thanks for letting me know. On behalf of the people of Etelgard, let me offer you a reward for your troubles. It is a badge declaring you an honorary Hell Knight. Have you heard of them?" And he starts, like, before you respond, he's kind of, like, digging through his desk. He seems to be looking for something.
Would I have heard of them?
So you know that, I think someone made a check about them.
I feel like we've heard a little spiel about the Hell Riders.
Yeah, you would know that what you know from from what I recall, I think you know this, is the Hell Riders are a group of knights that traveled with some sort of angelic creature into the Nine Hells from Elturel to slay some demons. And that is how they got their name.
Alright.
And eventually he kind of pulls out a pouch, and he also has a brooch. And on the brooch, it looks like a horse's head surrounded by gold rays of light. It's like it's a horse head with a sun behind it. And the sun looks like it's made of gold, and then the horse head looks like it's made of silver. And he puts them on the desk in front of them and kind of opens his hands for you to take them.
I will. How many?
How many?
Just 2, right?
Just 2, right?
There's a pouch with 50... Oh, you don't know this. There's a pouch with money in it, and you hear the jingle of coins. And then there's a single brooch that's placed on the table as well.
Oh, so just the one brooch.
Correct.
Okay. I guess I would ask, my companion here who has been with me all along, would she also get one of those?
And kind of pauses for a moment and looks kind of insulted. And he says that this belongs to an actual Hell Rider. And that Hell Rider's no longer with us. It's kind of... and it's a badge that kind of makes you an honorary Hell Knight.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, we don't, unfortunately, have... Well, I guess you could say fortunately have a lot of these lying around. But it is magical in nature. I assure you it will suit you well. You should wear that badge with pride.
I would, I'll apologize to him, saying that I'm not too accustomed with royal norms, or, so sad, I don't know.
He kind of nods slowly, and he asks if there's anything else he could help you with.
I would say that he's been very gracious, and there's nothing else I could ask for him.
He nods and says, "How long do you plan on staying in El Terrell?"
Probably not long. Our travel takes us to Baldur's Gate.
Oh, what business do you have in Baldur's Gate?
Nothing specifically. We're just adventurers and are trying to learn more about the storm. And what better place to know about it than Baldur's Gate?
Hold on, he's gonna make it an insight check.
Not lying.
We're withholding information. You're being
I am.
deceptive.
That's
Oops, you didn't see that.
No!
Can you give me a deception check? You're gonna know if you succeeded, but just pretend you don't. I trust
Sure.
you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So he eyes you, and it's obvious that he seems a little suspicious of you, and he says, kind of nods and says, "Right." And he kind of cocks his head a little bit, and he says, "What does Baldur's Gate have to do with the storm? I've heard about the storm, but I didn't know that Baldur's Gate had anything to do with it." He seems genuinely interested.
What do you know about the storm?
I don't know anything about the storm.
Well, maybe the people in Waterdeep are going to Baldur's Gate to see if they know anything. Full disclosure, my father went out. He's a merchant, and he hasn't been back. It was right before the storm, so I don't know. Maybe he made it to Baldur's Gate or not. So there's a little more than just being the storm and Baldur's Gate.
Gotcha. Yeah, he nods and says, "Well, I hope you find your missing father." And then he kind of looks back at Eldrin,
Oh,
and he's like, "What does Baldur's Gate have to do with the storm?"
well, we don't want to bring any commotion from unfounded um, speculations, but the word talks. Some call them crazy theories from some people in Waterdeep about that the source of the storm is a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a sign that there's something greater could be coming, and that the source was in Baldur's Gate.
He literally says like, and he kind of he seems to be in thought, but otherwise looks pretty impassive. He says, "Well, if I could be of any help on your journey to Baldur's Gate, let me know. That badge, people should treat you pretty nicely in the town if you wear that badge, and you should be able to probably stay at any inn here for as long as you wanted with that badge. It is a high commendation here in El Toro."
I would thank him once again and kind of do a little bow. I don't know if that's appropriate or not, but that's what Eldrin would think. That, like, I guess this is what you guys do.
We don't do that here.
No.
And say, it's been a long travel.
And he would nod and he says, "Make my Torm guide you on your journey." And he kind of just kind of nods to the guard, and the guard kind of steps forward, like kind of head cocking back towards the door.
And I start walking back.
Cool. The guards escort you out of the Great Hall.
Right. We'll go meet the party at the tavern, I guess.
All right, the breathing peanut.
Yeah. I guess on our way there, I will, making sure nobody's listening or following us or anything like that. I'll bring up to Antamilla, it's kind of weird that he heard of us coming. We got here pretty quickly.
Huh. I wonder how long they knew that we were coming.
Well, if he was able to know that we were coming, then I feel like he would know what happened in Forskere's Bridge, right? As well. If news travels to him faster than we can travel here.
Maybe they sent him a message.
Mayhaps. Maybe somebody in the city saw us coming. We did talk to the guards down in the docks, asking them for directions. But I'm pretty sure I took us the fastest route here that we could take.
I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for it. He seemed like he was on the level.
Yeah.
Busy.
I guess I will put the brooch on as well.
Yeah. So, firstly, the gold pouch he gave you contains 50 gold.
Okay.
So you've got 50 gold. And the guards, the one guard that was in the room with you would kind of, actually on the way of escorting you out, just to save you from having to figure this all out, would tell you what the brooch does.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just to save your life. It does require attunement, so you'll need a short rest before you can use it. But the brooch gives you +1 to AC, and it gives you the ability to cast the Phantom Steed spell once per day,
Oh,
I believe. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it works. Once per day. Yeah, once per day, and it can't be used again until the next dawn.
that's dope.
It's
Pretty
pretty good
sweet.
loot. Pretty good loot.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, you guys were not getting 4 of those. Get out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure when he asked if it was
Right.
4 of them, he thought it was a mundane just badge.
I did think it was just a badge, like
Yeah, no,
Like
this
a
is
humble
loot.
work
This is
type thing.
swag loot.
Like- you're a friend
Yeah.
of the city, you know, type of deal.
Yeah.
That in itself is pretty good, though. Like,
It is.
No, it is. Yeah.
while you're in
That's-
El Terrell, any social checks you're going to make while wearing that badge are going to be made with advantage by default. Like,
Yeah, makes sense.
Do you have a name for that?
it's actually not an item. You're going to have to custom make the item.
Okay.
But is the Hell Rider's badge, I believe?
As good as anything.
Yep, Hell Rider's badge, and I'll write the description in chat. It's a brooch emblazoned with the icon of a horse's head, surrounded by the gold inlaid rays of Lathander's light. So horse head with sun in the background. Horse head is silver. Sunlight is gold.
Okay.
And it's a brooch.
Awesome.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do? By the way, before we rejoin, Edmund and Derek, were you doing anything in town while this was going on?
I would like to just chat around, try to get more of an understanding of the history or the myth, the legend regarding the companion.
Sure. Yeah,
up
give me
above.
an investigation check. This is a very low DC.
Sure.
Pretty much everyone in the town knows about this thing. Yeah.
15.
So yeah, asking around, you would know a lot actually. You would know that the companion was something that Lord Krieg had prayed for in a time of trouble in El Terrell. The city was beset by vampires, and the High Priest of Torm, Fabius Krieg, prayed to Torm for salvation, and afterwards the companion suddenly appeared in the sky above El Terrell and literally effectively made it impossible for vampires to live there because it's effectively actual sunlight. So ever since then, Lord Krieg has been deemed the hero of El Terrell. He kind of runs the place. But nobody really knows much about like specific magical details about the companion. It's very, very high in the sky, and it's kind of really, really bright. But yeah, that is what you know from the information you tried to gather. What about you, Edmund?
Nothing specific other than probably that. He would be interested in it as well. But yeah, other than that, probably making sure that, because we don't know how long I'm sure we would have probably stayed off in the distance long enough to make sure they got admitted in. But once they're inside, because if they didn't get admitted in, then there was no point in us splitting, right? But once we see them actually go through the doors and the doors close, he would probably want to head to the tavern itself because, I mean, they could be in there for 5 minutes, they could be in there for 2 hours, we don't know. So he wouldn't go gallivanting around the city when he doesn't know how long it's going to be before the rest of the party comes back looking for us.
This is an important question I have to ask you. Did you help Derek with his search for knowledge on this?
Depends on where he did it. Did you go off looking for it, or did you go to the tavern?
My assumption was the tavern, or just people along the way, or at the tavern itself. I would
Gotcha.
not have kind of gone off by myself.
Then yes,
guy?
then yeah, Edmund wouldn't split off from you. Obviously, he would be with you the whole time.
All right, well then you're going to get a very interesting additional piece of information with your 21 investigation that I'm going to direct message you on Facebook.
Ooh.
Both of you, actually. Even though it's going to be meaningless to Edmund, but it'll be very meaningful to Derek.
You had my curiosity, now you have my attention.
I don't remember how long ago that was offhand,
Okay,
but
cool.
Did you see the message?
I did. Cool.
Edmund, you get a piece of information about how long ago this happened. It's within
Gotcha.
a couple of, I think, decades or years. It's within.
I was gonna say it can't be too long, and I mean, unless Krieg's like immortal.
No, he's pretty old, but yeah,
Right.
it's within relative recent history.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's just put it that way. Okay. Yeah, and so that takes, by the time you guys are asking, everyone's happy to talk about the companion. They love this thing and they love Creed, so they're happy to talk about how great of a ruler he is. That's the general consensus you get in this place. Like, everyone here seems very happy in El Terrell. Like, some places, people are just kind of live, scrap by. El Terrell seems to be a pretty chill place. Like, there's not like a lot of homeless people around. They obviously exist, but it looks like a pretty prosperous town.
You know what that means, boys. This is too happy.
No, don't say that.
Who has the dog, by the way? Who has Hope right now?
I guess we would have left it with Edmund and Derek.
Yeah, with Edmund and Derek. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Let's not forget about Hope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
no.
lose Hope.
Yeah, but you can't lose hope. Gotta have hope, boys.
That
I already made this int8 pun.
I would also assume, since it sounds like the High Hall was a religious establishment, that Pipkit followed us and not them two.
You don't know.
Yeah, we
Unless
don't
you
know.
use divine,
Yeah,
Sense.
yeah.
but you didn't say you did.
Nope.
What in this town with that thing?
He didn't say anything along the whole journey.
This
Strangely out of
silence is
character.
Strangely out of character indeed. Alright, so after this information gathering, it takes you some time, and eventually Eldrin and Antamila show up. What would you guys like to do?
I mean, I'll recollect, or I guess we'll tell them what happened.
You notice Eldrin has a shiny new brooch.
Yes.
Cool.
Now I'll explain what it is and what it does. I guess split up the 50 golds.
10
We
each.
better get 10 each,
Yeah,
and then
10 each and 10 in the thing.
yeah.
So while Eldrin is explaining what happened and he's talking about the brooch, I would like to make an Arcana check regarding the brooch. Derek just wants to see if there's any additional powers, not mentioned abilities of it. Particularly, he's just concerned if it has any divination properties.
Sure. You could try that with an Arcana check. Detect magic is probably the best way to be certain, because you're never going to be 100%, but you can try to give it a look to see if there's maybe, like, some
That's true.
arcane runes on it that have, like, properties.
Yeah, and because Derek would probably just be like, "Oh, hey, Eldrin, that's a pretty cool." And he's like looking, but I don't think he would like actually ask to hold it to do all the formality of checking that. So he's just kind of, from what he can gather on the site, his site alone, and it's a 7, so nothing.
No, yeah, it looks just like... You don't see any arcane runes at all, actually. You might even be skeptic that it's magic.
Okay.
It looks just like a silver horse head with a gold sun behind it.
Okay, I say, wow, that's
Looks expensive.
pretty cool. Yeah, awesome that you got that.
Yeah, on your way back to the tavern, by the way, Eldrin, as people notice it with you, they like give you friendly waves and smiles. You've never seen people be this nice to you. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I'm definitely uncomfortable. I'm definitely like,
Wow.
Gonna rip him on the way.
It's like the introvert around a bunch of extroverts.
yeah, exactly.
Like people like literally like are carrying like food and they'll like stop and like kind of wave to you and stuff like that. It seems like he wasn't exaggerating that it seems to be pretty well taken here in El Terrell.
I guess I would, I'll ask the party if it's okay for me to keep it as well.
Yeah, I have no objections to that.
Agreed. It'd probably bring too much attention to me.
What was that?
The spell that it has on it. What was it again?
Phantom Steed. I've
It's in the,
actually,
Yeah,
actually-
you want to keep that. Just
Yeah, I
you
think I
wanna
wanna keep
that.
This does seem like an Eldrin item.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And +1 AC, so you don't get hit as often.
Plus one
Yeah.
AC is so good, man.
That's really good. That's awesome. I guess I have another brooch that I would give to one of you. I will replace it, I guess.
You could dual wield brooches.
I could.
Just
Alright.
remember, you can only be attuned to 3 magic items,
True.
and this one
Oh,
does
you
require
have
attunement.
you have another magical brooch of some kind.
Yeah, the
the
magic missile one.
shielding.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I would offer it to the party if somebody else wants to take it.
Oh no, we're always under siege by magic missiles.
Yeah.
It also gives resistance to force damage, right?
Resistance to force damage is.
Resistance to force damage is pretty good.
Resistance
Actually,
to any damage type is really good.
Yeah.
Is it immunity to force?
It's
or no,
not
it's
immunity.
immunity. No, it's immunity
That'd
to
be
magic.
great.
It's immunity to magic.
Right, immunity magic missiles,
Right.
resistant to force damage.
Correct.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I mean, if nobody else wants it, I'll keep it. But
You got a brooch on the left, brooch on the right. You're brooching.
I'm just gonna be like a NASCAR racer. Bunch of pain.
Alright, so you're in the breathing peanut. When you enter, people kind of notice you and wave, Eldrin. Like, it seems like you're well received.
Like
The guards, like, actually, like, kind of salute you. It's really weird.
Do all the guards have these on too?
No.
it might start to get in my head.
Did Sir Arthur have one on?
No.
Okay.
The only other time you've seen this was on the paladin that you saw at Boriskir Bridge. And I don't think
Right.
most of you saw that paladin.
Right. No, only Eldrin did.
Yeah.
Right.
most of
Yeah,
It's
she-
the only other
she
time
was-
you've seen this brooch.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
It seems too good to give away for delivering a message, doesn't it?
It does, but
This is paranoia, though.
don't look a gift magic item in the mouth or whatever they say, something like that.
No, don't look a gift horse brooch in the mouth. Come on now.
Oh! I can't believe I didn't even think of that.
Oh no! Oh
It
no!
is
no!
actually
no.
a horse.
Literally.
Oh, man.
gifted horse brooch in the mouth. Don't look.
Oh man, how did I miss that?
You
Oof,
failed me, Kenny.
Apparently, I needed to be int 6, not int 8.
Oh my god. In 6 puns are... I can't even... I might actually vomit blood.
Well, it's midday.
Yeah, what do we do?
Well, yeah, it's like
get out of here, right,
early
guys, right?
evening by this time. You know, there's been a lot of information gathering going on, and conversations and traveling between locations. I'm gonna say it's like 5-ish, early evening. So it's still, you still got plenty of time, but
Yeah. I mean, I'll make sure that I bring up to Derek and Edmund. It might be, you know, my paranoia, but he didn't know that we were coming.
He knew you were coming here?
He said that we're probably the adventurers that he's heard about. But not, the guards were with us the whole time, so nobody had a chance to
Run ahead.
run away. It was kind of weird.
Out of character, I don't think Edmund has ever mentioned his dreams to the party. So you would like to do so now. I would basically say, well, you know, I'm a follower of Helm, and I don't know if that's what this is. It's actually one of the many reasons I'm going to Baldur's Gate, but I started getting these dreams, almost like visions, urging me to go there. If they are from Helm, then perhaps Krieg gets some sort of similar messages. Perhaps Torm told him of our arrival. It would make sense how he would know so fast, and how, you know, because, I mean, obviously it doesn't make sense to ask someone to deliver a message if you can get it here faster some other way, right?
Right.
But I can tell you from experience that these dreams aren't. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, and you're missing half the pieces. You know, so maybe all he got out of it was that we were coming. You know.
Would we be so important for Storm to communicate to him about us delivering a letter to him?
I don't know.
Maybe this is the reason why he gave us this brooch.
Maybe
Brooch,
that's why.
brooch.
Yeah, brooch. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
brooch.
that's why he decided to give it to you. Maybe yeah, the people that, you know, Torm tells him about, he considers a worthy investment. I don't know. But yeah, it could be something like that. I don't know for sure that that's what it is. I don't even understand how it works, but
Interesting. I think I believe it. Sounds reasonable to him, I guess.
yeah, and I guess Derek and Edmund, you would know, at least from what the stories are saying, that, you know, Torm has answered a prayer for this guy at least once,
right,
for the purposes of the companion. So
yeah, I'm
maybe.
sure, like, over, you know, dinner and drinks and stuff, we probably you know, you guys tell us about everything that happened in there. We tell you about, you know, stuff that Derek and I learned about the companion.
And when you mentioned the dreams, I do mention I was possibly having those dreams too, saying go to Baldur's Gate.
Oh, interesting. Who does out of character? Because Edmund would obviously pay attention and know. Out of character, who does Anthamila worship again?
Valkyr.
Valkor. Yeah, I always get it confused because there's like Valkor and Valkor, and then there's Tempest, and then there's Talos, which it's definitely not. But I never remember if it's Valkor or Tempest, and we always say multiple names, so I get confused. Okay, Valkor.
We just said multiple names again, so I won't remember next time.
Yeah.
Valkyr,
No, I'm gonna remember Valkor.
Suddenly before
like
you, Valkyr appears. You said his name 3 times.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
I'm just gonna remember it as Valcor as like Valcor from Avernus.
That's how I do it. I remember Falcor, and I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
from
not
the
Falcor, obviously. So what is it? And then my brain
Right.
fixes. Yeah.
The luck dragon.
Obviously.
There you go.
All right.
Um,
So you're
well,
an El
that's
Terrell.
Interesting. Okay.
The people are Festivus. A couple people offer to buy you drinks, Eldrin. Several ladies offer to buy you drinks.
I'll take that.
They're pretty decent drinks. Yeah, there definitely seems to be some gravitation towards you this night. It's like these people probably don't party with people that have like this brooch on, and so yeah, people are buying you drinks and kind of asking you about yourself. You could tell them whatever you want. They're eating it up.
You're gonna be in a tabloid tomorrow.
I was gonna say, I don't think
Local Hell Rider and the Breathing Peanut Inn.
Don't hate on the breathing peanut.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're making it sound like they never come in here, and like all of a sudden they are.
Well, they're
like,
usually
you're gonna start taking his
it makes
photo.
sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
You gather from what people are saying that these guys are usually out doing important stuff. Like people that have this are usually associated with the Hell Knights and their Hell Riders, and they're doing things that are like killing demons and stuff, and that's great.
I guess we could, with this brooch, we could secure our transportation down to Baldur's Gate.
That's what I was thinking.
Possibly.
Perhaps also
Well,
get a good deal in the shops for items that we might need.
maybe. For the transportation purposes, when we left the keelboat we rode down on, did he say if he was like, staying at all, like for any amount of time whatsoever, or is he pretty much just dropping people off, picking people up, and he's gone?
He said that he'll be there for at least a day because he has to buy supplies, and
That's what I was trying to get at. Okay,
Yeah,
so we may
he's
not
good.
even have to negotiate. We can probably, yeah, the guy that brought us here on the boat, if he's gonna be here for a day, we can just leave when he leaves, and I'm sure he'll give us the same deal again.
Yeah, and
I mean,
he is heading west. Like generally, one of the stories he would tell you generally goes from east to west, gathers supplies, and kind of trades them back and forth. Like things that are valuable in Scornubel might not be valuable in Baldur's Gate. Buy them cheap, sell them high. That sort of situation. So going from west to east is a lot longer and more difficult of a journey because the river flows towards the ocean. So this trip is really easy for him. He's just kind of relaxing, letting it go down the river. But yeah, so he is still heading towards Baldur's Gate. You would know that.
So as long as we tie up everything here within a day, we can ask him about just continuing the same deal again.
Things are probably gone to Aldrin's head a little bit, and he's sure that he can get transportation out of here at any point.
You're a couple drinks in, a couple flirting sessions in, and it's kind of getting to you.
Yeah.
How hard are you going to go with the drinking, by the way, Eldrin?
I don't think too much. I don't think he usually indulges too much in.
Gotcha. So at some point you're going to start refusing the drinks that people are giving you?
At some point I would probably try to put the cloak on or something over the.
Oh, fair.
As well.
Okay, sure. I just didn't know if you were going to get drunk and fucking go hard or anything.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, fair enough.
Drunk is a status effect.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is there anything else you're gonna do tonight, or are you just gonna sleep?
Well, you mentioned shopping. Do we want to do that now or in the morning?
I mean, if things are still open, we can do it now.
Yeah. You imagine things will be open for a bit. It's
The city
early
that
evening.
never sleeps.
Yeah, it's always light, dude. So
That's true.
yeah, it probably does have more of a lot of the 24/7 shops. You don't have to worry about getting mugged in the middle of the night because
There's
there's guards.
and over here's our casino and gambling hall.
I actually don't like it because there's no darkness.
That's true. This is the worst place in the world for Eldred. There is no darkness. It is specifically perpetually light. You might be able to go underground or something, but
Right.
Because not, and that during day there's both suns, so
yeah,
So even less shadows, right? Because of the
Yeah.
angles.
yeah, the double angles. All right, so did you guys want to go shopping again?
sure.
Probably just
See if
magic
they have a
items at
different
this point.
selection. If they have the same
Yeah.
selection.
Yeah.
We've got the healing potions. I don't think we need much else. So I guess it would just be if there's magic item shops.
Yeah. So
Oh, I bought a healer's kit, by the way.
okay, cool.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, just subtract any gold from that. That's normal price.
Yeah, it was 5 golds.
Eldarin, anything you're buying here is, without a check, going to automatically be at a 25% discount.
Wow.
How about the things he's selling?
Not as generous. Still going to be the normal going rate, 50% of its value if it's in good condition. But buying things is on the cheap. And there is a magic item store here. Let me roll on the table for what they have. And it's a pretty decent sized shop.
That's good.
I'm going to do 3 from tables A through D. A.
Come on, cloaks, boots, or bows.
Alright, so he has a potion of healing, a cantrip spell scroll, and another potion of healing, table B. Don't worry, the better stuff is in the later tables. He has Helm of Comprehending Languages. It's
Neat.
pretty interesting.
That's neat.
Potion of Fire Breath, and a spell scroll of Sacred Weapon. This is gonna be C. Here's where the good stuff is. 90. A Beat of Force. A spell scroll with a 5th level spell. Jeez. Is Raised Dead level 5?
I think that is true.
I'm gonna say it's a spell scroll of Raised Dead.
Double
And
checking.
82 is
I'm pretty confident though.
Qual's Feather Token. I don't even know what that is, but he has it. And then for the big stuff,
Yeah,
Yeah.
5th level.
a lot of the stuff you're probably not going to be able to afford, but I'll roll it anyway.
Yeah. You never know.
Here's the last table. Alright, so a Potion of Vitality. I don't know what that does. Another Potion of Vitality. And a spell scroll with a 6th level spell on it. Holy crap. And we'll make it another useful spell. I don't know yet, but that's what's there. And I'm looking up the spell scroll, don't worry. Spells. Spell 6.
There's no way we can afford that freaking feather token.
Yeah, I don't even know what Feather Token does.
It does a lot.
Feather tokens. Wait,
Could
feather
be-
tokens common.
You have to roll a
Depending
1.
on, what
Yeah,
effects
it's-
you give
Roll
it.
a
It can do
1d100.
a lot.
It's Qual's
what?
Feather Token. I have no clue what it does.
Oh, that's something else. Feather
Yeah.
token is just a token that gives you one-time feather fall use because I think it's on my list of common items. Just
Yeah,
because.
This particular thing, tiny object looks like a feather, different effects of the feather token exist, each with different
Yeah.
single-use effect. So
It's a
anchor,
single
bird,
use,
and
yeah.
And the level 6 spell scroll is. I'm looking at level 6 spells. Transport via plants.
Ooh.
That sounds fun.
thematic.
Thematic? What? I have no
Eldrin
clue.
maybe Ranger. Like, you know.
The spell creates a magical link between a larger inanimate plant within range and another plant at any distance on the same plane of existence. You walk through a tree and pop out of another tree.
Yeah, basically. Pretty cool.
Neat. But that is what he has.
Okay.
Anything you guys are interested in that I need to look at the price of?
Nothing he listed off.
Cool.
No.
He has healing potions for days. But yeah.
Can I roll uncommon magic items?
I thought Helm is Helm common? I don't remember.
The Helm of Comprehending Languages is cool, but I would imagine it requires attunement.
Some of that stuff doesn't, actually.
If it requires attunement, I'm definitely not interested in it.
Let me see.
Or if it doesn't require attunement, it might be something cool for at least one of us to have, depending on the price.
Even with attunement, it's not bad for now.
No, it's not, but that would depend. That would depend even more on the price.
It doesn't require attunement.
Oh, neat.
You can cast Comprehend Languages from it at will. And it is an uncommon magic item. Which can range in price from 100 gold to 500 gold. Depending on what it is.
Okay. What about for an honorary hell ride?
Oh, let's find out. I'm gonna roll it. Subtract 100 from this roll. 218, and then times 318. 238 gold.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
Wait, 238 gold or 138 gold?
238 gold.
Oh, okay, so I thought you said subtract 100.
Oh, did I not? Hold on. Oh, hold on. No, hold on. You're right. 318. I have to subtract, and then I'm doing your discount. Sorry. It's actually less than that. 218 times 0.75. 163 gold. My bad.
163 gold.
Yep. For a honorary Hell Knight.
And I'm sorry, what item was that for?
Helm of Comprehend Languages.
Which does not require attunement.
Correct.
Right.
Well,
I don't know. I just thought it was the only thing that sounded
Out
really
of-
useful out of it to me
out
anyway.
of my own curiosity, can we get a price check on that bead of force?
Ooh, Bead of Force.
What is the beat of
Consumable,
force?
it's going to be on the low end, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. And also it says typically, I don't know, this one it says typically 1d4 plus 4 beads are found together. I don't know if that matters, if it's like a bag of them or just one. But you can use an action to throw the bead up to 60 feet. The bead explodes on impact and is destroyed. Each creature within a 10-foot radius of where it landed must succeed a DC 15 Dex save or take 5d4 force damage. A sphere of transparent force then encloses the area for 1 minute. Creatures that failed the save are completely trapped within the sphere. Creatures that succeed or are partially in the area are pushed away. Only breathable air can pass through the sphere's wall. No attack or other effect can.
Yep, it's
And
expensive.
enclosed, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this thing, I was like, ooh, that does a lot.
Yeah, it sounded really good.
Yeah,
It is a one-time. They're consumable though. But
Yeah, so it's on the low end cost because it's a consumable, but even the low end cost of a rare magic item is 500 gold. Rare ranges from 500 to 5,000.
yeah.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah. I mean, don't have...
The
was
Hell
gonna
Rider
say, if
discount
some-
too, but I don't know if it's
yeah,
that
even-
much.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter.
I was going to say, maybe if we had the 1d4 plus 4, that's potentially 8 of them.
Yeah.
But
I feel like we're better off using our money. and
Well, if
multiplicate.
it would probably multiply the cost by the number of.
Yeah, that's the
saves,
cost
so-
of a single bead.
Right. So it'd end up being. It wouldn't help if there were that many. Just make it more expensive.
Okay.
We would expect Baldur's Gate to be
Yeah,
have
Baldur's
more-
Gate is going to be whole tables, not rolling.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. And we'll wait till we get the Baldur Gate.
Yeah, I think we'll wait for that.
Your discount
Cool.
won't be as good.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah, but I think it's better instead of using, and then we don't have money for something that we like better.
That's true.
Yeah.
Magic items are expensive.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
Some are.
Most permanent, non-attuned magic items are or even attuned magic items are very expensive.
By the way, I put my list of magic items on the group page. By the way.
Cool.
So.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
The healer's kit allows you to stabilize people, and you don't need any kind of thing with it. It basically,
It just takes an action, and you don't have to make a check. They're stabilized.
It's 10 charges, right, or something like that.
Correct. 10 charges.
I wouldn't mind picking up one of those here as well.
Sure.
I mean, it can't hurt to have multiple of them.
I assume you're gonna have Eldrin buy.
I'll
them
probably buy them.
If that's
I mean,
fine.
I'll take your money, give them money.
Yeah. So add a healer's kit, and I'll subtract 2.5 gold.
Yeah, I don't even know how much they cost, but I'll
I
trust
think they
you.
cost 5, doesn't it?
So,
5.
so yeah, like just do a gold.
Oh no,
So it'll be
2.5 gold.
it'll be
thinking wrong.
4 gold.
4 gold. That's actually easier.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
25%.
It's close enough.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, close enough.
Yeah, 4 gold. Yeah, I'm not gonna split hairs over that. Cool.
Can we find? We were kind of joking, but I like the idea. Can we find a wooden small mini barrel container to put onto Hope?
Oh,
Uh,
for the healing potion.
I'm gonna
And-
say absolutely yes. Rule of cool.
Yeah, we got to start training him for that.
Yeah, that'll be a downtime activity, but
Yeah.
that's definitely a
What about
possibility.
on the boat?
Training your dog to bring you stuff on a small boat is probably
Yeah.
Probably not. Yeah. I forgot it's not a barge. It's like a boat.
it's
Never mind.
killed.
But yeah. Okay.
All right. Anything else you'd like? That barrel will just cost a silver, by the way, if you want a little barrel for him.
Sweet.
It has a barrel and a strap. It's like people have thought about this for mountain climbing journeys into the tundra. Okay.
Good.
You guys are good? You're going to turn in for the night? Or staying at the Breathing Peanut?
We'll probably stay at the nicest place.
The
Ooh.
nicest place is coincidentally the Breathing Peanut.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
So I don't have to think of a new name. Yay.
Like it.
Do horses even like peanuts?
What'd you say? Maurice?
Sorry, I was not supposed to be out loud. Do horses even like peanuts?
I hate everything. I don't even know what's happening right now.
I don't get it.
That's
It wasn't-
good. It means it was an int 10 joke. It's clearly superior. Alright. So, yeah, you're offered a room, the nicest room in the Breathing Peanut, for free. It's kind of like a single bed kind of room, though. So, I mean, everyone could crash with you if they want, or you can make these plebs get their own room. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? The going rate of the rooms is a silver. I'm sorry, not a silver, gold. My bad.
So everyone's like, oh, that's fine. Cool.
Yeah, it's 10 silver.
I mean, I think I'm good with everybody crashing. If they are.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys want
as
to
long
sleep
as
on the
there's-
floor?
Oh,
Okay,
there's
I
only
mean-
one bed per room.
Get your
Well,
sleeping bag.
Eldrin's room has a single bed.
Gotcha.
It's a decently sized bed if you guys want to schnurgle.
You said it's 10 silver, right?
Yeah, which is 1 gold.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna pay for my own.
Yeah, I'll just pay for my own room too.
Okay. Cool.
Memento. Yes.
Oops.
Office.
Some of these rooms, there are rooms with like multiple beds. Like there's a room with 4 beds if you guys want to split these.
How much is the room with 4 beds?
I'm just gonna say it's at a minor discount of it's 3 gold total. If you all want to stay in the same room, or you can have your own for 1 gold. Up to you.
It's probably the same because I'm getting mine for free. So.
It would be the same basically anyway, so I'm just gonna get that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Fade to black. But in the middle of the night, Edmund,
Whoa.
in the middle of the night, you weren't walking in your sleep, but you have a dream, and it's not like a picture dream. You're having like, you don't remember your dreams very well in certain circumstances. Suddenly kind of everything fades to black, and you hear a loud voice in your head that says run, and you're jolted awake.
You said it was black?
Yeah,
Like
everything,
everything was black?
your dream just kind of faded to black, like it was kind of just going out, and like a loud familiar voice just says run. And you snap awake, and we'll get to what you notice in a second. Derek, you're awakened by something is tugging at your bed sheets, and you hear a familiar voice of Pip-Kip saying, "We need to get out of here now." Edmund, you notice, because you've snapped awake and you're wide awake and there's no cover for this, and it's in the middle of the daylight. Outside of your window, you see several small flying creatures looking at you through the window. A lot of them. And they look like some sort of devil. And they have spiked tails, and they're wielding tridents, and there's a lot of them. Derek, Pip-Kip is... You can't see him, but you know his voice, and he is pulling on your blanket, and he says, "We need to get out of here now." Eldrin, you don't notice because you're asleep. Antamila, you also don't notice because you're asleep. Edmund and Derek, what would you like to do? Let's start with Edmund first. You are currently not in your armor.
Yeah.
As a reminder.
Yep. So, are we doing... Well, so if we're doing it in, like, actions, I would imagine 6 seconds, but otherwise, do I need to make any kind of check to determine that those are devils, or do they look Pip-Kip-ish enough that I would immediately know that that's pretty much what... Like, I wouldn't know the type or any other information, but they look bad news bears, right?
Aren't you trained in religion?
No, because I'm that guy.
You think that they're probably devils, but you don't know what they are. You would guess. They literally have like little tridents, and they have devil wings and devil tails.
Gotcha. I would grab my things and begin donning my armor.
These things are like looking right at you, and they start trying to break the window.
Okay. Alright, so when they're doing that, as he's pulling like a gauntlet out of the bag of holding...
Like, they're not just like passively
he's like,
waiting for you to put your armor on.
Yeah. Well, I forget how long it takes, so
Donning heavy armor is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think it's like 5 minutes even.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, no. So
Throw it in the bag.
Yep. Yeah. It's in the bag of holding. That's probably where he would keep it.
That makes
when
a
he's
lot of
sleeping.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
And yeah. So just grabs his stuff. Grabs everything.
10 minutes.
Yeah. No. And basically just exits his room, shutting the door behind
The second you exit the room, you hear glass shattering behind you. At this
Gotcha.
point, with the glass shattering, Antamila and Eldrin, you are jarred awake. You just hear the sound of glass shattering. Derek, what would you like to do? You since you've been roused awake and Pipkip kind of woke you up, you notice something similar outside. There are so many little small flying devil creatures.
Okay. How is the rooms situated, like orientation to each other?
Let's just say they're all adjacent for the sake of ease. You're down a hallway, the suite is at the end of the hallway, and then your room is directly next to the suite, and then Antamila's, and then Edmund's is closest to the stairs. Going down. I don't have a map for this.
Okay, not knowing whether what's going on, kind of seeing. I think he would instinctually kind of jump out of bed and kind of bang on the closest wall to, I'm assuming, one of his compatriots, and just saying, "Hey, something's going on."
While you're moving around your room and stuff like that, you hear Pip-Kip talking, and he sounds panicked, and he's saying things like, someone must have signed a pact. They're looking for you. You need to leave. And he says, for this many of them, there must have been serious stipulations to the contract. There's no way there could be this many of them here without some sort of drawback or some sort of stipulations.
Okay.
But these are these are devils. They're spine devils. They're dangerous. You need to run. He sounds freaked out.
Okay. So hearing this while he's banging just to whoever, he's like, "I don't know what's going on, but I have to go. I got to get out of here." And kind of starts making a beeline for the door, his door, out into the hall.
And at the same time, like, this is happening at the same time as Edmund's situation is going on. You hear glass shatter in your room, and you see Edmund in the hallway. He's in, like, plain clothes, and he seems a little, well, however you are, Edmund. You don't see Derek and Antamila yet, but... I'm sorry, Eldrin and Antamila. Eldrin, you're awakened by the sound of glass shattering, and you hear a banging on the wall. You hear Derek saying something about there being something wrong, and when you awaken from your slumber, you see demons, or devils. You would know these obviously as devils with your training.
Right.
Smashing on the glass. Looks like they're trying to break into your room. There is a lot of them flying around outside your room. Go ahead and give me a religion check to see if you know what these are.
Wait, it's not the right sheet. I guess it would be an advantage because they're fiends.
Yep.
I think that's how it works.
And that's enough. You know that these are spined devils, and alone they're not dangerous. But you are... There's probably almost 24 that you've seen just flying around outside.
Right.
It's a lot. In these numbers, you feel like you would be torn to shreds very, very quickly. What would you like to do?
I knew it was too good to be true. And jump up and open the door.
Yeah, you see Edmund and Derek in the hallway already, and their doors are closed behind them. On Tamila, what would you like to do? You're awakened by the sound of glass shattering, and outside your window you see you're not in your armor as well. None of you are unless you sleep in your armor.
I think I usually sleep in mine.
The only person I can see is light armor is Eldrin.
Yeah. I'd say I would, but like, is that?
It's exhaustion.
You get exhaustion. Nobody's
like,
going to sleep in
no
heavy
way.
armor
Yeah,
unless you tell
you
me
don't want to.
otherwise.
There's actually a feat that I think either lets you sleep in it or lets you basically don and doff it like really fast, like comparatively. I think there's a feat for that.
Alright, so glass shattering, lots of spine devils outside the, or demons, I say, flying from.
At this point,
outside the window.
you're starting to hear screaming from the streets. Like, there's people screaming outside.
Is it still light outside?
Yeah, it's always light.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but that's what I was making sure of, is
Right.
that the companion didn't go away
No.
Alright.
somehow. Okay.
I grab my gear and I put my shield on. I don't know if that takes like too long.
It's just an action to
Shield on.
don a shield.
Okay. Put my shield on, my sword's in the hand, grab that, and call for hope and kick open the door.
Yeah, you kick open the door, and as you do, you hear the glass shattering behind you. And you hear the sounds of just infernal speech behind you. You see everyone in the hallway.
What
And-
is that infernal speech, sir?
Get them. Just that simple, get them. And
Them, though.
you're on the second floor of the breathing peanut. You hear Pip-Kip freaking... All of you hear Pip-Kip. We need to go, we need to go, we need to go, we need to go, we need to go.
I guess this is where my
Da-da-da-da!
yeah.
Yeah,
Some of the phantom steed inside the inn.
Well,
Just saying.
not that, but the secret is
yeah.
It just starts neighing and winning and breaking everything.
So, you guys know, just from general, if these are actually devils, the
Right.
amount that there are is absolutely absurd. There's no way that you would be able to beat them in a fight.
right.
So what I'm going to have you do is we're doing another fun skill challenge situation.
Oh boy.
To try to escape these, unless you guys want to fight them.
Brave, not stupid.
Yeah, I mean it's up to you guys how you want to handle it. You know that Pip-Kip has mentioned Derek to you specifically that there is probably some sort of stipulation to these demons, or not demons, devils, as it related to their summoning, because there's no way that someone could summon this many devils to the material plane like this. Like it has to be a big contract for this to happen, or there has to be like limitations on what they could do. You don't know what that is yet, but you're on the second floor of the inn, breathing peanut. What would you all like to do?
I would like to ask Antamila for guidance.
Well, hold on. So this is relevant because since we're doing a skill challenge.
Oh, that's true.
I guess it's relevant that everyone roll initiative so we could act in the appropriate order.
True.
So I'd like for let's
We don't have tokens.
let's go ahead and drag you on this map here. Well, we have a map if it becomes relevant, but I don't want to go to that. So give me a second. Oops, did I drag you to the token layer? Nope. Oh my gosh, stop. Tokens. Alright. And I'm actually going to add Pip-Kip because he's pretty relevant to this encounter. Alright, go ahead and roll initiative if you have it.
Shit. rolls, man.
Whoa.
Well, Pipkip rolled well. Which is actually pretty good for you guys.
Oh, you have to put Antimilla in there, because... Yeah. I mean, just roll it again and then reset
Yeah,
the
just
number.
change it to whatever you had. Yeah. Well, you're lucky Pipkip's going first, very
I had a
likely.
really good one. But no, that was selected again.
Wait, what'd you say?
I don't know if that shows up the first one I did where I just rolled initiative. I hadn't selected my token on my initiative.
Yeah, you have to edit it if you did that.
Yeah, just roll it again and then edit it. You're good.
It's serious.
You're really low for some reason, Maurice. I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're a little bit low.
I can't hear you at all now if you're talking.
Now you should be able to take it.
Hey.
But yeah, my initiative now is considerably worse.
We'll change it to the good one. That's what we were saying. Yeah, just change it to 18.1. You're good. Let me know when you've done it so I can sort it.
I'm the initiative roll.
I think you should be able to click it on the left side. Like, if
Oh,
you,
I'll
if
do
you
it for
click
you. I'll do it for you.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can change your own initiative, Maurice.
Oh, that's alright. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, so Pipkip, you're lucky he's going first. He's going to give you a piece of information to help you with this skill challenge. And he tells you that it's likely that the devils cannot leave the city limits of El Terrell. And he says, we gotta go. Antamila, it's your turn.
Alright, so we're doing a skill challenge now. We're just doing general stuff.
Yeah, skill challenge. So what are you trying to do? What are you doing to aid with the escape or evasion of these devils? Or you could kill them.
Well, I mean, that would be my go-to, but no armor. Bad idea. Let's see. Well, sunny outside.
Look, you hear them in the room behind you, some of them.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I hope everyone shut their doors behind them like Edmund did.
No, someone kicked their door open.
Mine's
Oh no!
Whoops.
Yeah.
all right. Where is Hope?
Hope is by someone's side. Safe. For now.
No. Oh, last episode is always very annoying. Okay. No. Is there anything to? Oh, damn! The doors won't do anything. I almost want to just give bless everybody. To be honest.
Oh, you could do that. If you want to cast a spell, that's absolutely something you could do on your turn.
Okay. In that case, I cast bless on everybody. No, you know what? In this situation, I'm going to raise it one level so we all have bless.
Well, bless doesn't...
What do you
Does
say?
that help out here?
So I thought bless didn't apply to skill checks.
Skill checks?
Oh, I thought it did. Does it not?
I don't think so.
Is it just saving throws and attack rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it doesn't apply to skill checks.
Yeah,
then
if it
there's
doesn't, I don't want to cast.
Yeah.
All right.
there's no-
What would you like to do?
Alright, you know what? I guess I will rush downstairs to see if they're coming in from the windows downstairs and how the situation is downstairs.
Downstairs seems fine.
One more time?
Downstairs seems fine.
Okay.
People are like
I'll go
panicked
down
because
downstairs.
they're starting to hear the sound of glass, but there's no like devils down here.
Yeah, marvelous. Alright, well, in that case, does everyone in the downstairs area, do they see the devils outside the window, or there's devils outside the window downstairs, or are they just upstairs with us?
They only seem to be upstairs, but people are starting to notice them. Like,
Okay,
you heard
I tell
screaming.
everyone downstairs to run out of the inn now.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a... Are you saying it calmly? Are you trying to scare them?
A nice comment. We need to leave the inn now.
Alright,
Just
give me a persuasion check.
That line right there.
Persuasion check. They're freaking out a little bit.
Okay, alright. And persuasion again. Yay! Man. Like I should have put a wall.
Yeah, so a lot of the people start to kind of like hide under their chairs. They have no clue what's going on, and they're scared, and they kind of ignore your advice. Derek, what would you like to do? You hear the sound of devils in the room behind you.
At this point, kind of coming down the stairs, seeing Anthamilla, and nobody really reacting well. I want to just kind of start screaming and running at it. Everybody's like, "Do you want to die? Because you have to get out of here. Go now." And rather than just persuading them, I want to pretty much intimidate and scare them out of here and start creating like a crowd.
Yeah.
With the goal of maybe we can blend in and run out with the crowd.
Absolutely. Give me an intimidation check.
All right.
So I'm making you guys move together, so all of you are together right now, and like the group is moving together, obviously.
Makes sense.
And upstairs, like the doors are breaking open. You hear glass shattering, and you start to see devils at the top of the stairs. And the people see this, and combined with what Derek just said, they freak out, and the crowd starts moving outside, and you guys kind of move along with the crowd as the intention. And in the sky, you hear a loud screech, and far above the inn, you see, you would guess about 20 of these things flying towards the crowd of people. And you see guards on the street drawing their swords, and other people like drawing bows and trying to shoot at these things as they're chasing the crowd, and you're kind of running with the crowd, and commoners are falling on the ground near you. Eldrin, what would you like to do?
I mean, I would like to see if there is a good opportunity where we could perhaps take a turn into a more stealthy path out of the city.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like-
Okay, so you're gonna try to find like maybe like a hidden like side passageway.
Right.
All right, go ahead and give me. Let's go with a perception check to see if you notice one.
Perhaps advantage because of my background?
I'm doing something special for your background.
Okay, I like that. Nice.
Yeah. So you're able to, like, the crowd is running one way, and you kind of just, you see like an alleyway going the complete opposite direction, and fortuitously, you know that this is probably a quicker way out of the town, and you and your group, you kind of give them like a hand signal. You guys kind of dart off down an alleyway, and you see a large portion of the devils chasing the crowd. It's like a Looney Tunes sort of moment.
Right.
And that's counting for 2 successes, by the way, because of your background feature. A
Awesome.
large portion did not notice you dart off. However, some of them are still following you. But 2 successes.
We have 3 as far as we know.
Yep.
Since they got a nat 20, I'm imagining that's a success.
Edmund.
Oh, I don't know what to do now.
You're darting down an alleyway. There's not a lot of these things chasing you at this point. I have to roll if it gets to it. But you feel like you're getting towards the edge of the city.
Can I do let's go with I don't know. So here, we'll throw this out. In the path that we're going, is there anything in our way that I can move, or like doors I can break through with like an athletics check to make sure that we don't slow down at all?
Yeah, the whole point of this is you kind of create the scenario as you go.
Sure.
So
yeah.
you're trying to kind of like plow through obstacles that may be in the way, like ahead, perhaps in the alley you see a bunch of crates, and Edmund's like, "Leave it to me," and he runs in front of everyone, tries to barrel through them. Go ahead, give me an athletics check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this too.
All right. All right. So Edmund gets in front of everyone and kind of shoulder plows through these crates that are blocking the alleyway, and you're pretty sure it would have effectively been a dead end for you in more ways than one. And you have a pretty good start on all of these devils. They're chasing you, and you have a straight path to the edge of the city. And you guys make it, and you're still going. Obviously, you're not stopping. And you actually make it outside the city limits. And as the devils start following you, they go forward, and they disappear in the puffs of smoke as they reach the city limits. Like, literally just vanish into midair. You guys made it. You still hear sounds from the town of screaming, but they kind of subside over time. You would guess that it's probable that the city guard took care of whatever remained, but in the sky you don't see any more of these creatures that were chasing you. You guys crushed that encounter, by the way.
Nice.
You guys got like 1 million successes. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was good.
I almost didn't even have Edmund roll. Because
I was gonna say
it's the amount of success you need is equal to the amount of party members you have before that many failures. And I treated the crit as 2 as well, but I just didn't. I wanted to give
That
everyone.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so I gave you guys like utterly crushed it, and you got to see what happened. So that's the extra, I guess, bonus is these things kind of poofed away.
Yeah.
So
I got to use the background.
Yeah, that thing is actually really good. That's helped me in D&D campaigns before. When you have any sort of time-sensitive thing, that thing is actually pretty good. It's not a waste.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You guys, you're kind of lingering on the edge of town. I don't know, do you guys want to keep running? I'm going to say you're on the east side of town.
Man, I guess I would say if we saw them poof.
Like, they literally disappeared into a cloud of smoke when they hit the edge of what you would perceive to be the edge of the town.
Right. And given that Pip kept told us that they probably wouldn't be able to leave the edge of the town.
Yeah. He rolled really high on his initiative. You guys got lucky with that.
It
That was supposed to be
seems
something you figured out after, like, failing a couple of rounds just floundering around.
like- Right. It seems like we might be okay.
Yeah, the sounds of screaming have certainly stopped.
I would like to, Derek would probably, look around, try to find a house, any type of shelter. It doesn't have to be within, eyesight. Nothing crazy, but just at least wants to get out away from the open.
But going back into the city?
No.
I
Opposite.
think we were out of the city, so there was nothing.
out of the city. Keep going. I'm not sure what is outside of the city. Hey Donald, what's outside of the city?
Not much. Pretty much open plains. As far as I could see, in every direction, except for I guess to the south, you can see the river. But it's outside of the city limits. Like, you guys kept running for a little bit, so you're past even things like that would normally maybe be outside of town, like a horse stable, that sort of thing. I just kind of treated it as though you guys kept going to avoid any possibility of, getting murdered.
Okay.
But right now you're literally
Done that.
like open plains.
So, I mean, we could. I'll just. Pip said out loud that, because the other stuff he said to Derek in Derek's room, but the thing about them being bound to the city limits, he would have said to all of us.
Yes, that's
Right.
correct.
So yeah, once we've discovered that we're out of their range and we've caught our breath, then we'd be like, Pip, what the hell was that?
Oof, that was the worst pun you've ever made.
I didn't even mean to make that a pun.
Ugh.
But innate, they just
I'm
come
like starting
naturally.
to notice scummy puns now. Ugh.
The horse's mouth should have awarded Maurice inspiration.
No, I almost removed the whole party's inspiration, actually.
Sounds
Um,
like bitterness.
Yeah, so Pip is kind of panting as he says this. And he says, I don't know. But that many of those things, they don't just appear out of nowhere. That's someone had to have made a contract or something. There's no way.
And what do you mean?
Is Pipkip visible?
What did
by
you
the way?
mean when you said they were after me?
They were looking right at you as you were sleeping.
Hey, Donald.
Yeah.
Is Pipkip visible?
No.
Okay.
He's rarely visible.
Alright, it's good to know.
Would we be able to tell from them chasing us the entire time and from them watching us outside of all of our windows, did it seem that they were looking for someone specifically? Maybe it was Derek, maybe it wasn't, or were they just after all of us? Like, is that something we can incite from the
Sure, give me an
from the
insight
fling?
check. Yeah.
Give it a shot. Nope, not great.
Not 100% sure, but you're pretty sure they were after your party. You're not sure if they were after a specific person.
Gotcha.
I mean, we should take this moment for you guys to don your armor.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. I was about to say that like,
How much of our
I'm-
long rest did we get through, by the way?
I'm a very generous DM, and I'm going to say this was just at the end of your rest.
Oof,
Nice.
that'd be rough if not.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that to you guys. That would be the worst encounter in the game. Like,
Well, we would
all
just
your buffs
get
are down,
we
you're
would-
wearing no armor.
We would just get on the boat and head towards Baldur's Gate and sleep on the boat, I think.
Oh,
Pretty much.
the,
Pretty much.
That
know how it-
encounter... What was that, Eldrin?
as I don't know if we're gonna get in the boat, right?
That's up to you guys. I will say that encounter could be, if you fail 4 times with no successes, you literally fight 20 spined devils, and it's just a party wipe, basically. If you fail, you reduce the amount of them that chase you based on how many successes you have. That is a very scary encounter if you do bad.
Eldrin gets a
Yeah.
phantom steed and he rides away.
Eldrin shouts a loyal helper needs assistance to all the city guard and hopes they come to help the party.
He
Are you
rides
doing that?
600 feet away.
Alright, Eldrin has left the party. Go ahead and roll up a new character.
I think he was talking about if we got caught.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, he was talking about doing that, and I was talking about yelling for
I'll show you guys the map. It wasn't very plausible. Hold on. Effectively, if you fail, you end up in a dead-end alley. And it's like... Look at this map, guys.
Jesus.
It's a bad day. There's buildings you're basically there behind you. You're not going anywhere.
Not good.
But you
Well-
didn't run into this battle map, so you're good.
Nice.
He's good.
Yeah, I
He's
think-
okay.
I think, I think, well, better than think. So, are they all gone now, Pip? Do you have like brethren sense?
What are you talking about? He says you do that, not me.
It's fair.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. But I also have to be able to see them So if they're just invisible, I don't think it works. Which is actually a valid point for Pip-Kip. I think you've told me I've known he's there before, but I think I had to physically see him.
Oh, I don't think so. He's
No,
not
you-
behind any barriers.
Yeah, if as long as he's not behind any barriers, you know he's there,
Right.
Gotcha.
even if he's invisible.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It is not a long range. So it's only 60.
It's like
feet.
60 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
But it might not be
Oh.
bad to cast there a couple times if we walk back in.
Yeah, we can just, as we get to the edge, I can cast it, and that'll give us some idea at least.
You actually, as you approach the city, there's like a guard running towards you with this. He's like kind of waving his hand, and he kind of yells to you, "Are you all right? We saw those things chasing you."
We seem to be okay.
Yeah, I think we're okay now. They seem to stop at some point.
Well, the good news is we had a Hell Rider in town, and with the guards and the Hell Rider, we were able to dispatch those things. We don't think there's any of them left, but several people died. It looks a little
Very,
down.
very unfortunate.
Do any of you have any idea of what happened? They seem to be following you.
I mean,
That's a mystery.
not really sure. We kind of got woken up by shattering windows and kind of ran out with everybody else. And took an
Okay.
opportunity to take a left turn when everybody took a right.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I'm glad you're safe. He kind of nods and returns back towards the city.
Hmm.
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 Okay. That was when we were at the edge.
Yeah, he kind of saw you guys running out and kind of caught up with you.
Yeah. So as we get to the edge before we actually step across the breach, I'll go ahead and cast Divine Sense.
You notice a sense of something flying above Derek, presumably Pip-Kip.
I would let the party know that I don't detect any fiends other than our usual tag along.
On a very near range, though, right?
It's 60
Yeah,
feet.
Yeah.
but it also lasts for 6 seconds.
Nice.
Until the end of your next turn. So yeah, 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So probably if he didn't detect something, he would just start walking forward. So technically he'd get out to 90 feet, I guess.
So when you walk forward, 30 spine. No, okay, you're good.
Cool.
Yeah,
We just
nothing's-
like take a step back.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I can cast it again every so often, if needed, to make sure we're good. But it seems like everything's quieted down now, and they weren't being stealthy about it. So
Right. Well, they
I
might
think
get
we'd
smarter.
know. They might, or they might send something else that is smarter, whoever they is.
Well, why would they be? What do they want with us?
I don't know. It is a great question.
The coin that
Um,
we're after is no longer of use.
Like someone would attack us in broad daylight.
Yeah, it's yeah, I mean these things have to be summoned, so it's not like they all just up and decided they wanted to do this. They were sent or called here or something.
And it would be. I have a way to disguise myself, but you guys are a bit too obvious. Big guy with plate armor, and either a tiefling or.
Oh, I'm straight up Arthur from
Right.
MVC2 right now. I'm just in
It-
boxers.
Oh well. Well, I thought we took the time to put the.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. We
yeah,
did
you
take
guys
the time
are-
to
you
put
guys
our
are
armor.
armored.
That's right. We're fully armored now. Okay.
Also, is everyone wearing blue shirts? What is this?
Whoa.
Oh, not.
Not Maurice.
No.
I can't tell. He has like an undershirt. Is it
Oh.
It is dark, but it looks black.
Yeah.
Maurice lose inspiration?
Wait, are you wearing a blue shirt, Donald?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm not watching the Twitch streams. I can't tell.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I'm definitely team blue shirt today.
That's,
All right.
so
So what do you guys want to do? That was awkward, right? What happened? What's going on?
Well-
Story of our lives lately.
yeah,
For precaution,
I mean-
take the combat for the venture.
we do have all the demonic items or the devil items
That is
in
true.
Yeah, but those
Well,
are
they're
stored
in
away
a-
in the bag of holding.
like a holding. Right? And the coins are no longer of use.
Are the items still actually there?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
I would
pull-
check.
Guys, like, can we
yeah,
just
pull-
just pull the chest out right quick,
Pull
make
the
sure
box.
it's still there?
Yeah, pull the wooden box out of the bag of holding. Give it to one of the people with the key.
Yeah, it's still there and locked.
Cool.
Okay.
Do you
Put it back in the
unlock it
bag
to
of
look
holding.
inside?
Oh. I thought we were assuming we did that.
Can we shake it around and hear the items?
You shake it around and hear something in there.
Open the box.
Yeah,
All
they're in
right, I
there.
guess we opened the. Okay.
I'm just trolling you guys. Just let me be a DM.
Oh, you.
All right. What else? What do you guys want to do next?
I guess we can just try and go ahead and see if we can get the ferryman to take us down to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I
Seems
mean,
like,
we could probably see the actual sun rising soon, if not already.
Yeah, it's basically normal people morning. The normie sun is rising in the distance.
we're normal.
I mean, I guess we can cautiously come back in and go towards the docks.
Yeah, let's head back towards old keelboat.
Yeah.
I wonder. I mean,
Come
would
along,
there-
Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hope is panting and confused.
I mean, I would want to go to the temple and ask about what could be happening and all that stuff, but
You can?
Could make
Do you want to do that?
but I figure with Edmund's blade and Derek already being attacked by somebody from here, like I don't. It's probably best just to do it at Baldur's Gate.
Did you remember to
Yeah.
put your tabard on?
Yep. I would have been wearing that. That's like a. I mean, that's not something he put on to hide. I mean, he did put it on to hide the companion thing, but
He already
he
had it.
put it. Yeah, he already had it. It's not like something he got specifically for that. He had been wearing that even with chainmail.
Yeah, yeah. Just
Um,
making sure, in
it's-
your haste, you remember to put it on.
I'm learning a lot about playing a lawful good character. I think if I ever play one in the future, they'll be a lot more lawful. Like in reality, I probably should not have sold my gear, and I probably should have offered to return these things to this.
I'm not going to say
this order.
anything. You do you, boo.
I know. I'm
be
talking
your
about.
horrible,
I'm,
evil
I'm,
character.
a little less
I'm
good.
learning through hindsight.
Yeah.
Is what I'm doing. But it's
Yeah,
not something.
for those of you who are on the lookout, go ahead and give me a perception check. 'Cause I think someone said they wanted to be careful,
Yeah.
so go ahead. Okay.
I'm also looking for again people following us or anything.
Anything
Count.
suspicious?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you go through the town, the only thing different you notice is there's dead people. There's obvious signs of battle. It doesn't seem to be a lot of guards that died, just random people, probably caught in a crossfire from presumably things trying to find you.
Yep. One of
feels-
them from the back looks like one of us. And, yeah.
Yeah, like it's the moment the crowd got involved, they were just kind of peel through the crowd, right? So But other than that, it looks like things have gotten calm. Like there's no signs of battle. You don't hear anything, and there's no guards screaming for anything or anything like that. It looks like there is like a recovery effort going on. Like people are going through the city trying to help the wounded. And yeah, you don't notice anybody tailing you. Was there anyone in particular, anywhere in particular you wanted to go?
I think towards the docks at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd want to get out of here as fast as reasonably possible.
Sure. So you get to the docks. You're at the docks. Nothing tries to kill you. Your guy's there. Keelboat captain guy. He's kind of loading up barrels.
Barrel.
He waves to you if he notices you, and he does notice you because you're not trying to hide.
Yeah.
Right.
Hello.
How long until you're headed out?
Well, a lot quicker than I thought. I just heard rumors that a bunch of people got killed by some flying spiky things.
Yeah.
I am out of here.
Okay, good. We would like to also leave.
Oh, I'd be happy to have you again.
Excellent.
Especially after hearing news like this. I'm out of here.
Out of curiosity, are you going straight to Baldur's Gate, or are you stopping at Fort Warning Lord? Question mark, Donald?
I am not stopping at any forts. I'm going straight to Baldur's Gate.
Okay. No, that's fine. That was just me trying to figure out. I didn't know what we were doing after this. I didn't know if we were going to that place or not. I didn't know if it was on the DM itinerary.
Nope.
Okay, cool. That is fine with me.
Alright, you guys ready to proceed on your journey?
Yeah, unless anybody... Because I mean, if we discuss any further about talking to Krieg again, I beyond, my items and Derek issues and stuff like that, I would also say that it's probably best that we, leave before word gets around to him that we were the ones being chased, and then he starts asking questions about why, and isn't as nice about letting it go as the guard was.
Well, I mean, I think being chased by devils are not inherently a bad thing.
No, it's not. But
but it might, bring more questions up. Maybe we don't want to answer at this point.
yeah, it's true. Okay.
Alright. So, start to head down river again. Let's go back to world map.
Nice.
Yeah. The river's a little bit more busy than the east of El Turel. And you frequently see keelboats like yours heading in the opposite direction. With kind of pole situations going down the river. It seems like I mentioned, a lot more effort to go against the river than with it like you guys are. But it's just a little bit more busy. You see people wave to each other. They seem to recognize each other, like the merchants. Hey, Frank, how's it going? Oh, I got 5 pounds of barley. The merchant talk, that sort of thing. So a couple days go past. And you don't have any issues, and you're pretty close to Baldur's Gate at this point. And then something interesting happens towards very, very late day while you're on the river. Actually, I think there's read aloud text for this. We got a read aloud text. I almost freestyled that unnecessarily. Not that one. No, that one. Oh yeah. After hours of travel along the swift currents of River Kianthar, you watch the sun set over the horizon. As you flow westward with the river's current, the river itself seems to glow gold, red, and pink, as it reflects the brilliant colors of the fiery sunset. A moment of peace is enwrapped within beauty of the day's last hours. The moment ends as two flat-bottomed barges glide silently into view. They appear from nowhere, without a sound, and quickly settle into place on either side of your vessel. A half-dozen hazy, shadowy silhouettes gaze at you from their barges in eerie silence, and a gaunt figure with a skeletal face stands at the helm of each of these vessels. And Antamila and Eldrin, you're both particularly taken by this because you've been on. You're generally very perceptive in general, and very aware, and you know that there's absolutely no ships behind you anywhere in the immediate vicinity. They
Right.
literally seem to have appeared from nowhere. The ships are covered in a strange light fog. Mechanically speaking, it's just lightly obscured. And here's what you see. And I will ask you what you want to do, but we're probably going to go to initiative very fast depending on what you want to do. So give me just a second, because I'm not sure.
Wait. When you say lightly obscure,
It's like some sort of magical haze, you would think.
Okay.
You could see everything on the boat, which you'll see very clearly in just a second. Oh, did I not move you guys? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I guess I should put Hope on here, too. It's a good opportunity to kill Hope.
So
We go
rude.
back to the-
Alright, so... Yeah, so... You see this happen, and almost if by magic, as these boats pull up beside you, well, literally perceptively as if by magic, a gangplank slides between your ship and theirs. From their ship, obviously. What would
Maybe
you
just-
all like to do? Like, this is happening, like, very quickly.
I mean, I would try to kick it off
Okay.
if possible.
Yeah, go ahead and give it a try.
What does that mean?
Go ahead and you're going to try to kick the gangplank.
Yes.
When you try to kick the gangplank, it doesn't seem to move.
Like my foot goes through it, doesn't move, or
No,
like-
no, no. You
Okay.
you definitely touched something physical.
Okay.
The boat seems to actually be there, and the gangplank seems to be there. But when you kick it, it doesn't seem to budge.
They sprung for an immovable gangplank.
I'm gonna give all of you one action before deciding. Before let's go ahead and roll initiative. Everyone can take one action and decide what they want to do. At the heads of the ship, you see cloaked skeletal figures on each
Actual.
boat.
Wait, are you saying like? Before I thought you said features. Are you saying they're like gaunt-looking people, or are they literally like skeletons?
They don't look like it's not literally a skeleton, but it's clearly not a human. Like it's like this is something that's unnatural. Yeah, I guess is the best way to put it.
Gotcha.
It's very. It's basically as if you imagine removing all muscle under the skin of the face of a skeleton. As
Gotcha.
disgusting as that sounds.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Which is sagging his skin.
No, it's not sagging at all. It's very tight. Against,
Yeah, but it's just like on the skeleton.
yeah, it's gross.
Like if you basically like tighten skin around bones with nothing in between. That's
yeah,
what I picture.
you picture good.
Gross.
Kind of gross. Yeah, confirmed to gross. All right, I'm gonna give you again. I'm gonna give you all the opportunity to do something because they haven't seemed to have moved yet, but there seems to be some sort of something's going on. The captain looks very confused.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna ask is, so as part of mine, can I additionally, free action, ask the captain if he's ever seen anything like this before.
No!
Cool. Just making sure that wasn't going to take my actual...
No, you're good.
Okay.
He says no. Nope! What the hell is going on?
Gotcha.
Derek's going to pull out a flask of oil and try to smash it onto the boat south of him.
Okay.
Like, into the boat, not like the side of a hull. Well, actually,
yeah.
how do these boats look, I guess?
They look like they're made of wood.
Well, they're like flat bottom barges, you said, right? So
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be reasonable. Yeah, he's trying to break some oil on them.
Okay.
onto the deck of the boat. Gotcha.
Yeah, his goal would be there.
All right. You're pretty confident you got the oil flask to land in their boat?
Smashed or just it landed in there?
I'll say smashed. It's close enough. I'm not even going to make you roll for that.
Cool. That's his action.
Okay.
Does it look like the boat could hold a good amount of weight?
You think so?
Our boat or theirs?
Both.
Gotcha. Okay. Are we getting? Is this like a pre-round thing? Are we getting like an action and a bonus action, or just one single thing?
I'm letting you guys take one single thing, doing a single thing. No matter what it is, you could take a bonus action, you could take an action.
Right. Okay.
One single thing.
Okay. Then. Oh, go ahead.
And this is too close quarters.
Yeah.
I will actually.
You did your thing, Eldrin.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
That
counting
was
your attempt
before
to
you
kick.
said it was we had one action.
Yeah. That's. Okay. I gave everyone else an action because you took one. Is pretty much how this is playing out.
Oh, okay.
I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. And Antamila, is there anything you'd like to do?
Alright, here's the thing. The bar is slid across, I guess, from boats. The boat up to, I guess, Antamila's right up here at the top of the screen. I'm going to cast Gust of Wind straight across the thing, going straight from across their boat.
I really
I
like that.
Okay. Can you post what Gust of Wind does?
Yes, 1 second. Oh, I said 1 sec. A little stingy. Okay. Loading. Awesome. Okay, 1 second.
I'm gonna look at Gust of Wind while I wait. Let me see. So you're casting it towards the ship to the north?
The upper ship. Yeah. I'm just going to copy this.
Alright, let's see. Let's take this picture. Copy image. Let me see if it just pastes. Oh god. I'm so happy you guys didn't get to see that. It pasted something that wasn't supposed to be pasted. It was my contingency encounter, but I had them on the GM layer, so everything was fine. Alright, let me save image really quick. Give me just a second.
I would face it up there.
Yep, thanks. I'm trying to get an image for Gust of Wind because it's a channel spell.
Okay.
So give me a second. This is something I should have done because you've done it before.
I really should have.
Boop. Is that going to work? Does it going to have a transparent background? Yay! Let's just do that. And
Whoa.
there you go. Well, don't worry, I'll fix. It's pretty big, though, honestly.
It's 60 feet long, so it's...
Yeah, but it's only 10 feet wide, I think. Yeah, so it's going to be from me and the plane. That's how wide it's going to be. And it's just going to go straight up.
to the left. 10 feet, right? Yeah.
Yeah, to her left. Going straight ahead. Right in front of her and to her left. 60 feet up.
Wait, where? Oh, I didn't measure, but to the left, you said. So that
Basically, well, going straight ahead of me, but like it's a 10-foot wide one, so I just want to make sure it's the square that I'm on and the square directly to my left. Going
got it.
Have it.
Got it.
Bingo.
Cool. All right, so Gust of Wind, and it does something immediately, right? Just turn.
Well, that's cool art.
I guess when they start their turn is when it happens.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Keep that starts turn in the line. Let's see if it's yes.
All right, well, this is going to be very interesting. All right, what I'd like for everyone to do is roll for initiative.
Frazzle, frazzle.
Great mistake.
Hey! A crit!
Nice, dude.
Crit and got a 19.08 because I have a -1 initiative.
I should roll pretty bad in initiative as it is, like usually. Even though I have such a high modifier.
Sorry, some of these were on the wrong layer, so sorry I'm doing map stuff.
I am going to be right back while we get set up.
Actually, everyone go ahead and take a break. Go ahead and take
great.
a 5 or 10 minute break really quick. Actually,
Derby.
just be back at 45. Yeah, I'm going to roll for initiative on all these guys.
Thanks.
Alright, so we're going to do... Alright, chat. I will be right back. I'm going to use this moment to take a quick bio.
What are you saying?
I'm taking a quick bio, my dude.
Oh. I only caught the end of it.
Alright. What do we have?
Yeah, boy, you ready for this?
That's a lot of creatures.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on, and I fully expect I'm accidentally going to catch everything on fire.
Maybe they want to
Everything.
parlay, guys.
Accidentally or
Accidentally on purpose.
I mean, again, Alex versus Derek? Hmm.
I think
We'll
Derek
see.
last time, at least you hit this time. Last time Derek threw an oil flask and it just went with a wind gust.
luckily it didn't
Yeah.
like descend it didn't blow up last time, so you had it this time to use it.
That's the thing. I'm like, I have 5 of these flasks. I am going to use them. Damn it.
I'm really curious. He said Donald said we'll probably be rolling initiative soon. I don't know what we could have done to not roll initiative there, but I'm curious.
You could have tried to talk to them.
Yep.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
maybe.
That's
I guess
it.
technically maybe that.
I
I
didn't
mean,
know.
also, yeah.
I feel like they'd want all our booty though.
Shwooty, shwooty.
I mean, they put in
Get that
immovable planks.
Yeah, there's
magically.
something. Yeah. Well, I wish you guys used knowledge checks more often.
Yeah.
It makes me sad in my heart. That's why I gave everyone opportunity during that round.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of us are. What's it called?
I'm the scum who took all the skills that aren't knowledge.
Yeah. I feel also like it would be a natural reaction to try to kick that thing off.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying in general,
Yeah.
knowing what you're fighting is pretty relevant for making
It is.
decisions.
Yeah, usually that kind of should be on me. I think I'll probably got the best chance, but I've been reserving it like, oh, if it looks like the cultists, if they look like people, why would I check on people? I know they're people. This was clearly like, I have no idea what these are.
Yeah, this
Maybe
one would be good to know. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that thought will cross his mind midway
Perhaps.
through. I don't know. Who knows?
Alright, we ready to restart?
I think so.
Yep.
I just need Kenny's camera.
Yeah, I'm coming back right now.
Jeez, Kenny, need your camera. You just see that sexy Kenny face.
Look at that booty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shwooty, shwooty.
Schwiggity, schwiggity, I'll come for that.
I'm the one that brings in all the viewers.
It's true.
True.
Like, I think you're literally at least 25% of my viewer count right now.
Oh yeah, I've been sending it out to people. I just once we get so probably next week, once we're at Baldur's Gate proper, I'm gonna actually start posting it places like Facebook and stuff like that.
True.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, so first is this thing's turn. So, Anthemila, you're gonna notice something interesting. So, your gust of wind doesn't seem to be doing anything against this creature as it moves along the ship. However, when it moves to the gangplank and starts to walk towards your ship, it seems to be getting slowed by the gust of wind. And it moves here. And it
So
attacks.
it didn't start its turn on it.
It did,
Oh, okay.
but it didn't seem affected by it.
Hmm.
Curious.
But then it did seem to be affected when it got off the ship. I don't know. Take that as you will.
Interesting.
It's almost like if you knew what these creatures did, you might know something. It attacks you, Antomila.
Does it?
Oh, it tries.
It definitely attacks you. It's just whether
yeah.
it hits.
I'm actually just surprised that Antumila didn't just run across it, thunder wave the wall.
Yeah, that's a valid
Whoa.
option.
Is it a valid option? Because I
I don't-
don't know what that boat is about. So
Yeah,
What's your AC right now?
18.
Oh, lucky.
nice.
It misses you.
Oh, that's sweet.
I'm sad. It missed you by 1. Edmund, your turn.
Edmund will move up to this thing
Okay.
and attack it.
Okay.
Get off my boat! And he crits.
Oh,
And he will Crits always make me want to burn Divine Smites.
I mean,
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah,
but,
I'm gonna do it. Divine Smite.
just for the big numbers, you know.
yeah.
it's about to be a really, really big number because these things are vulnerable to radiant.
Oof.
So 9 plus either 6 and 13, or if it's undead, it's 9 plus 6 plus 7 plus 13 plus 8.
It's undead.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Add it all up.
Yeah, let's see. 20, 28, 34, 43.
34 of
40
its radiant damage.
Yes.
So 34 times 2 is
Oh, wow.
68. Plus 9 slashing damage.
Magical slashing damage.
Yeah, that's pretty relevant.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes 73 damage.
oh my God.
Like, as your blade is going through the air, you don't feel like you're touching anything. This creature just shrieks and incinerates, like, as your blade is... Before it even touches him, just from the radiance of your blade. And it just disappears.
Excellent. I will use... If I use the rest of my movement to move up here, people can still move through me and get across to the boat if they want to, right?
Yeah.
Do I want to do that, or do I want to... Actually, I'll move down next to... I'll move down 1. Just to
Okay.
make sure Derek's not by himself.
I try to position you guys on the boat before the combat to be in, like, the best spots for defending the squishies. I put 1 tank on near each gangplank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep, so I'm going to move back down.
Hope
Uh,
barks in fury.
Hope is not gonna join the.
No, we
No,
haven't
Hope is
trained him
not.
yet.
Hope is not about this. Hope seems very scared. He sees familiar shadow mastiffs.
I don't know. He was hanging out with cultists. I don't know what kind of training he had.
True.
All right, bad guy. Are you done? Right?
Other bonus actions.
You don't have many that
I have
don't require.
I have 2 more.
Usually spells.
Yeah, but they
Sanctuary.
require
and
concentration, right?
No. 1 does. Sanctuary doesn't. But I'm not going to use that. So yeah,
it
I'm
seems
done.
bad. All right. The spoopy ghost turn. Spoopy ghost thing.
This kind of feels like a Scooby-Doo adventure, a little bit.
Oh, it feels bad. Similar situation. Doesn't seem affected by the wind until it gets on your boat and it starts to slow down from the wind. But I'm just pointing that out. I don't know if that's relevant to you. It's almost like the DM's trying to tell you something.
Yeah, yeah.
This one will attack Eldrin because let's spread the love.
Well, how about we don't? You know?
Well, he attacks you and he also misses.
Nice.
The second roll on both of these guys has been a crit. If they had advantage, you'd be in dead town, dead hio. Population dead.
I crit my initiative and I crit my attack.
There's been like 4 lots of rolls. Eldrin, your turn.
All right. Trying to see. Not a spell cat. Yeah. I wish I had like more useful spells that could do something else here, but I will Hunter's Mark
What are you hunters marking?
the guy right in front of me,
Okay.
and I will attack him
Okay.
with my rapier. At advantage, I guess.
Yeah, definitely advantage. And that's a hit. For 16 damage.
Yep.
Alright, so your blade passes through this creature and you're hitting something, just doesn't feel as effective as you would have expected.
Yep. And I will do my second attack.
Alright. Oh.
Ooh, beautiful.
Nice.
Your
Love it.
second stab feels substantially more effective.
Now crits double dice rolls, right? Of
Yep.
attack.
Yep. So you'd roll your Hunter's Mark twice, and your Dread Ambusher twice.
Wow. Nice.
God.
Yeah.
They were low rolls.
It dies.
Still though.
It dies a horrible
Nice.
death.
Nice.
By low rolls, you mean you laid it low, yeah.
Well,
You
it's
stab it, and you're like, get it again, and it sleeps. It sleeps.
just like try to get the good spot, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow Doggo runs across to you, Edmund. And
Yeah.
tries to bitify you.
22 AC currently.
Oh,
He misses
nice. Because of
horribly.
shield of faith, right?
Yeah, Shield of Faith plus
Your shield.
new plate armor. Yeah.
This guy's turn. He moves here. I guess he'll keep moving. No gust of wind. He'll attack Edmund. Edmund's tanking this combat.
As it should be.
He misses horribly. This guy's turn. This one will go for Antamila. Because the last one went for Eldrin.
Is there a never mind. I'll ask later.
Misses.
Okay.
Antamila, it is your turn. Your gust of wind doesn't seem to be doing much against the things on the ship across the way, nor to the ship itself.
Interesting. Okay, well, in that case, I think a second to say a heightened prayer and give everybody bless! Yay, bless everybody. And Gust of Wind ends.
Okay. Hashtag bless.
I'm gonna mark myself with another icon for bless. I'll do orange for bless. Blue for
And-
concentration.
The character right there, I'm going to summon between him and the dog, the one that just decided to attack me, a spiritual weapon and attack him with that.
Oh, against this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna summon it on the plank, right? Basically.
Yep. Eat force damage. Oh, that's a hit. Hey.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit. And it's force damage?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
You take 6 damage. Let me make your spiritual weapon. X. I'm just gonna save this thing so you can drag it on the map. You said you wanted it here?
Yes.
Okay. You done?
I am done. Yes.
Alright. This guy. What's he gonna do? He doesn't seem to do anything. This guy doesn't seem to do anything. Derek, it is your turn.
So when I threw the oil, did I notice kind of that same effect, like the wind?
What do you mean?
Pretty much how, well, theoretically they should have been pushed, didn't seem to affect anything. My oil just seemed to lob over and smash normally, as expected.
Yeah, you assume that there's oil at the bottom of this barge.
Okay, cool. So that's going to last for 1 minute before it dries out. Seeing these guys cross over the gangplank, try to take care of the immediate threat, going to acid splash this dude.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to hurl some acid over there, and therefore, because within 5 feet of each other, I'm choosing him and him.
Okay, so
If you
saving throw?
choose, yep,
All right, what kind of
Dex.
saving throw is it? Dex?
Dex 14 now. Yeah, Dex 14.
All right. The shadow guy fails,
Okay.
and shadow puppy
Hmm.
also fails.
Take a whole 3 damage.
Oh boy.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, but of course each of them do.
The acid doesn't seem as effective on this guy as it does on Shadow Puppy.
Okay, seeing the strange behavior, I would then like to use my bonus action to figure out what's going on with this thing.
Which thing?
The shadowy, spoopy looking dude.
What bonus action are you using?
It's you don't have to use a bonus action. Ally. If you're trained in the skill that it requires, it's just
true.
free.
Oh yeah, you get to make it for free. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
make a
If you're
religion
trained
check.
in it. If you're not trained in it, it's actually an action to do it.
Yeah,
which
do you have
sucks.
religion trained?
Nope.
I didn't.
So I'll go ahead and still. Did we say it was a bonus action though to do that, or a full
No.
action?
It's a full
It's a
action
full
if you're not
action.
trained.
Yeah.
Okay, then I can't do that. Yes, I think in that case then he'll hold his position.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
Guy on this other ship doesn't seem to do anything.
Ooh, that big old enemy block.
Yeah. It's not that big of a deal
Block
though.
party, block party.
Oh god. I moved diagonal.
I-
He's gonna provoke
Yeah.
from you, Derek,
Okay.
because he leaves your threat range when moving diagonal left.
Yeah, sure. That doesn't matter. He doesn't have his dagger out.
You're not gonna punch him?
I think we figured out you couldn't do damage, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
does he have negative strength? True.
Yeah, without my dagger out, I can never net
Yeah.
damage.
Okay.
Fantastic.
This one attacks you. Actually, does he attack you? No, he's gonna attack Derek. Let's spread the love. He misses
That will
horribly.
Okay, I was going to say a 15.
Yeah, he rolled a 1.
Perfect.
Bad guy over here's turn doesn't do anything. This guy does 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one will attack Edmund.
Bring it.
Blue. He misses. I don't think they've hit yet.
Have they not hit anyone yet?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Wow.
This guy does nothing. Shadow Puppy runs up and attacks Eldrin. And misses horribly. They literally have not hit this combat. And this guy does nothing. Your turn, Edmund.
So I'd like to point out that that crit was even more lucky than we thought because I forget that we have to update in 2 places because Roll20 doesn't feed from D&D Beyond.
You
so
had your strength.
I hadn't added my +2 strength yet. So my strength is now a 16 instead of a 14.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was doing less to hit and less damage, I think, technically. But it didn't
Okay.
matter because I crit and
You over that
obliterated it.
anyways.
Yeah, so it's fine. But let's see. None of these have been hit to the best of my recollection, right? All the ones that have been
Incorrect.
hit have gone down.
Incorrect.
Which one has been hit? Can I get to
One
it?
in front of me.
This one right next to you has been hurt a little, and this guy's been hurt a little.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
I will
the-
do the
the-
one to my left.
The acid, that's right.
Yeah, the acid, that's right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will do attack the one to my left.
Okay. You do that.
I roll a 19, getting a 25 total for 10 slashing damage. Magical.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Eldrin, it is on you. This is a cluster. The captain is sitting back there freaking out. Hope is just barking in your general direction.
I was looking to see if I could get advantage anywhere, but they are strategically in places where I cannot get advantage, I think. Or at least not without provoking a bunch.
Eldrin, you seem to notice, and Tamila notices this as well. The guys that are on the ship that don't seem to be doing anything seem to be pointing at you in various directions, by the way.
Pointing at me?
The group, not anyone in
group.
particular. Like it's
okay.
almost like they're commanding things.
But we can't hear them saying anything.
You can't.
Okay.
Actually, are they speaking?
They're not speaking.
Okay, so it's pointing in like a mental command type thing.
Yeah,
You don't
maybe.
know.
We don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it says if I can see them and his lips are moving.
Oh,
His
that's
lips
true.
are not moving.
language. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's a good point, though. You do have lip reading skill.
Wait,
That
do you?
Place of lip service,
she developed overnight.
indeed.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like a serious thing that your character had.
It is.
No, she
No,
does.
seriously, observe it. Yeah.
Oh, observant! That's right! I forgot observant gives you that.
So what are you doing, Eldrin?
I was reading. Just reading one of my things. Okay. I will hit the one across from me. Yep.
There's a
this
lot
one.
across from you.
Well,
Okay.
this one right here. Sorry. This one
Flankety
right
flank. Got it.
here. Blankety
Yeah, flankety flank seems good.
with bless too.
Oh, I forgot bless.
Oh god, this is a
Yeah.
dominated
Oh, yeah,
encounter.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
They haven't hit once, guys. Be nice to them.
No.
Yeah, we're trying to be nice.
These things are undead, evil
Oh,
creatures. They
I
must
will
be
hunt-
destroyed.
I will hunter's mark it first.
Oh, okay. That was being nice to it, asshole.
It's a merciful.
Well, I'm letting him know that he's gonna die. Okay.
Okay, that is kind.
No one,
Here it comes!
It's a
Okay.
22.
How much damage?
22, and the damage is 6 plus 3, so 9 damage.
All right. Anything else? Your rapier doesn't seem to strike true against these things for some reason.
Right.
It seemed like kind of not there completely. It's weird.
I guess I don't know if this is a thing with my proficiency and perception. I would like to pay close attention when the creatures cross, like the thing here that I forgot the name of.
Gangplank.
The gangplank, yes. See if there's a transition of like if they maybe look ethereal, more ethereal before that, or like, you know, they seem to be affected by the wind gust, but I want to see if there's any other transformation that happens when they kind of step towards our boat.
Sure. You haven't noticed anything so far.
Okay.
All right. Shadow Puppy's turn.
Oh.
Shadow Puppy. Who was he attacking? Was it Eldrin, or was it Derek or Edmund?
I honestly don't remember.
The puppy? This one?
It was
This-
Edmund last time.
Yeah, this one was Edmund. Yeah.
All right, he's gonna attack Edmund again. Bark, 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 bark. Ooh, what's your AC?
22.
No. He rolled a 20. No. They're never gonna hit this combat. They literally have not hit once. This one attacks Edmund as well, I guess.
Yeah, he does.
Come on, crit. Nope, that's a miss.
Good boy. Good boy.
Because you said that, this one attacks Anthamila,
Which one is this one?
the one that you just attacked.
Okay.
It's almost like there's some DM force that's directing him to attack Anthamila for her rudeness. And it misses horribly. Anthamila, it's your turn.
not going to push my luck. All I'm going to say is that a Britney Spears song came to mind. I'm
No!
going to. I didn't say it. I didn't say which one it was. All right.
We all know.
We all know.
What? Oops. I did it again because he missed again. Yeah. 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 That's what I thought.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you thought it was the other one, didn't you? Ah. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to use my whatever. I'm going to use knowledge religion because I am training religion and use knowledge checks. And I'm kind of curious as to why these things aren't getting stabified more effectively. Because Eldrin's just sitting there like, hey, man, I go ham
Can't
on
get 'em
that.
right,
So,
like-
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me yeah, you know what these are. These are definitely shadows. They're pretty common undead. And it's simply because they are kind of like spirits. Most types of damage that isn't like specifically magical for the purposes of like weapons, like bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, don't affect them very well at all. You know that they're vulnerable to radiant damage. They're also resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder. They are also immune to necrotic damage and poison damage.
Immune.
Immune.
Cool.
You also
I know what spell I'm not using.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Well, you don't know
that.
I don't know anything.
Also, you know that the key feature of the shadow, it has the ability to drain the strength of targets it hits.
Yep, Edmund wants nothing to do with this.
Yeah, they want everything to do with all of you. This is a thematic encounter. You don't even know yet, but this stupid feature is a thing that's supposed to be relevant, and they're not hitting it all. That's pissing me off.
How much of that can I relay before I use oh god, I don't even have anything.
You get a sentence.
You get to share one factoid. They're vulnerable to radiant, that sort of thing. That's what you get.
Yeah, like one fact.
I want to put down that if they hit you, they will make you
Sure.
weaker.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Don't let them touch you. They'll make you weaker.
Yeah. It's like these things are trying to steal your strength. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't freaking. I don't know if I never use this. I would never be able to use it. Okay. I'm sorry. Toaster doesn't know what to do. But I need a Constitution saving throw from. Give me a moment. Everybody, all enemies within 5 feet of Antonella. All enemies.
Specifically enemies, are you sure?
Well, there's
If
nobody
it's
else.
within, yeah, there's nobody else within 5 feet
I'm
anyway.
not. And here's a thing for it, the blurb, the doobly-doo.
Well, there are things within 5 feet of Antamila.
Wait,
but
what?
There's a ship that you're all standing on. I
Gotcha.
don't know what spell is being used. But
I know. I thought you were trying to distinguish between creature and enemy.
You utter divine word and burning radiance. Okay, this is a cantrip.
This is a cantrip, yeah.
All right, let's start with. I know what this is. Let's start with
Wait, is
Shadow.
it cantrip or your channel divinity?
No, I think that's her cantrip, right?
It's a cantrip.
What is your?
What's the spell?
The spell of radiance.
Radiance.
It's called Radiance?
Word of radiance.
Word of Radiance.
Word of radiance.
Are you? What's your saving throw DC?
Yeah, I need to know that.
Aim for the saving throw on it. I don't know if that's. I mean, man, if they're too close for me to do anything effectively. Okay, I'll take some negatives.
Wait,
Oh.
I thought I was making saving throws. What am I doing right now?
You're
You're
making.
making a saving throw
Yeah.
versus DC 13, Constitution save.
Okay, top guy makes it.
Dog? The dog
yeah.
or the.
Doggo makes it.
Okay.
Doggo makes it.
Shadow to your left makes it.
Okay.
Shadow to your
Yeah.
bottom left fails.
Nice.
The shadow to direct south of you fails.
Nice.
Marvelous.
So give me your damage roll and it'll be double because it's radiant.
But not double dice. Double just whatever the damage is.
Yeah, just roll the damage. So 8 damage.
Nice.
Oh, that's really
Total
good.
of Total of 16. Not bad for a cantrip.
And then I use my
Jesus.
bonus action to smack him, the shadow, with spiritual weapon again, since it's right there. Why not?
The one here? Or Shadow Puppy?
The shadow we are attacking. And
Yeah, the
just
one
to
that I
the
hit.
side, let's see if it. Yeah, for 11 to hit. I don't think it does, but yeah.
It
I don't know
misses.
if that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get guidance on that.
Unless I don't even think it does. Yeah. Exactly. It should.
Wait, do you,
hold
do
on.
you have
Oh,
bless?
wait, no.
You blessed yourself though, right? You did
Yeah,
bless
I
level
blessed
2.
myself, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you did bless level 2. Then you've got it as well.
Well, yeah, I know I do, but they would have to have been baned for that to have happened, but because I wasn't making an attack.
No, I know, but your spirit. Oh, it's spiritual weapon. It's not you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
My
makes sense.
question: spiritual weapon can't gain flanking bonuses or advantage, can it?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on then. That is my turn.
Okay. This guy does some more pointing. It doesn't do anything else. This guy Actually, he moves here and takes a defensive position, posture.
Hmm.
Derek, it's your turn.
Okay. Seeing that the acid wasn't as effective as he wanted, whips out some black fire in his hand and firebolts that
Okay.
guy.
Cool. And that's a miss.
I am blessed, so
Oh, true.
on.
Maybe.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It hits.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Man, this
Attack.
will be so good sharpshooter target.
But half damage.
Oh yeah, because it's fire.
But he doesn't know that.
I didn't know. I didn't hear that. I heard lightning.
Oh, good thing you didn't hear it.
Acid.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool. I like that. I'm happy about that.
yeah.
Yeah. No way to subconsciously metagame. It's so hard. It's like anytime we're watching courtroom stuff and they're like, the jury will strike that from the record. Like, how? I've heard it. I can't.
Anything else, Derek?
Nah, he doesn't want to. Let me think. Actually, hold on. Nah, doesn't want to move and do anything.
Okay. This guy to the top right keeps giving more orders that you can't hear. This guy attacked Derek last time, so he'll do it again. At the dead center of everything. Ooh, am I gonna hit something? What's your AC? 15?
15, I think.
Who's
Yours, Derek?
15?
Oh yeah, I hit something. Alright, you're gonna take 5 necrotic damage?
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the saving throw.
Nope.
Oh.
And your strength score is reduced by 3.
Oh.
Jesus.
Up to how much?
Is this one of those strengths gets low enough you die?
Yeah, it's actually these guys are actually low key, but I don't know any of that. They're low key terrible.
Well, you certainly know that you feel your strength draining now.
Yeah, your life is draining away from you. This guy moves here and takes a defensive posture. This one. Antamila or Derek? I don't remember.
Why are you
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll.
Yeah. I'll just roll it out.
1D, 1 is for Antamila, 2 is for Derek. 2 is for Derek.
I will use protection to impose disadvantage on this attack.
Alright. He hits.
Uh-huh.
Son of a bitch.
You're gonna take 8 necrotic damage. And you're gonna lose 3 strength.
Okay.
That's
That's a lot. Like one more hit.
yeah. Like
kinda
you
situation.
yeah, you have 8 strength, right?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
3.
Let's start setting up the alarms.
Yeah, so right now everyone kind of notices because Derek's the only one that's been hit. But Derek is like becoming emaciated. Like he can barely hold himself up. Actually, technically, you're probably encumbered right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that's pretty relevant. Your strength is 2 right now. Hold on.
God,
I didn't think about this.
terrible.
Your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15. So you could carry 30 pounds right now. Everything's feeling really heavy, Derek.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind. I'm not going to go too crazy with that, but technically I should. But I'm not. Because you probably can't even hold up your own body weight. This guy moves here, takes up a defensive position. Shadow Puppy. I'm going to roll for it. 1 is Eldrin, 2 is Antamila. 2 is Antamila. It bark, bark, bark. And misses Antamila. This guy moves here, takes a defensive position. Edmund, it is your turn.
Okay.
Derek barely looks like he can hold himself up. Like
Yeah.
he's like leaning on the edge of the boat a little bit. He looks kind of skeletal, actually.
Edmund will cast Sanctuary on Derek and say, just do everything you can not to let them touch you.
Can you send that out so I don't mess that
Yeah.
up again?
Yep. Yeah, because we would have talked about this since.
Yeah,
obviously.
you're aware
For
of
sure-
what Sanctuary
for sure.
is.
Yeah, and basically, out of character, he's telling you to dodge.
Staying alive, staying alive.
So.
Alright,
That'll-
so your
that'll
Shield of Faith is
hopefully-
gone, right?
No, Sanctuary does not take concentration.
Neat.
That was my last spell slot though. And with my action, I will attack the one to my left again,
Alright.
hopefully killing it. Probably not. I am blessed. I don't know if it matters. 13 to hit
You hit.
for 12 slashing.
It
Magical.
does.
Ooh, thank God. Okay,
Disappears into a plume of smoke.
cool. One less to deal with. All right, that's my turn.
Oh, your protection.
What?
Nothing.
Eldrin's turn.
My protection's on other people's turns.
No, I just I forget that it's not automatic. Okay.
Your turn.
And I used it last round.
No, I know.
It just failed because I guess both the rolls were high.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and attack the guy that I have hunters marked. It's the
Okay.
only chance of doing any.
Very resilient.
Yeah. Well, my damage is halved, so
Yeah.
Yep.
like it's very hard for me to miss, but
Yeah, we're hitting a lot. It's just unless it's magical damage.
Oof.
Well, that's if it's the one of those right, he has advantage.
Oh,
right?
and he is blessed. Yeah, he hits all
15.
day.
yeah.
For
Yeah, the
11
flanking.
piercing damage.
Hold up.
Fair enough.
Oh, he dies!
Nice.
Yay!
One less aspect.
Yeah. The more we kill these things, the better. Obviously, I mean that's should be obvious, but
5 head, like, let's go.
Let's kill more of them. Okay. Let me think here.
Here's my emote for chat.
yeah.
I gotta get it. This is a Twitch meme, a classic Twitch meme.
What is it?
Oh, I'll show you in a second. I'm trying to find the emote. Here it is.
So if we're proficient on the check, we have
You can make it for free.
Yep.
Can I make an animal handling check to tell this dog to attack? Since I'm proficient. Since I'm
No, I
proficient
only
in
do it for knowledge checks.
Oh, okay, knowledge checks. Okay.
Yeah, very
Alright.
specifically.
Just checking.
Which dog, by the way?
Well,
Hope?
like ours, yeah.
Get him, boy!
I mean, I did train.
Brooke's gonna be the greatest of us all.
I hope so.
You didn't even try.
All right.
Low hanging fruit.
You know what? I will
Alright.
move here.
Ooh, into a flank. I like it.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right,
Trying-
you done?
trying to-
Spicy.
Yeah.
Shadow puppers. I hear someone blowing into the mic or hear wind or something. It was weird. I don't know. Just throwing it up there. Shadow puppers is gonna roll.
Wait a second. Can you guys still hear me?
One,
Yes.
yes. One for Edmund, 2 for Derek. 1 for Edmund. He attacks
Never
Edmund
mind.
with his shadow puppy technique. Shadow puppy bite. He misses because of 22 AC. Anthamila, it is your turn.
I relay another piece of information. Don't use what was one of the things they were immune to? Was it poison?
Yeah, that is true.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like don't use poison. They're immune to poison,
Okay.
and then I give everybody a knowing look and use Word of Radiance again, since I can't tell them that radiant damage.
Yeah.
It's double damage, but hopefully they'll get the picture. So yeah. For the dog, the 2 shadows below me, make a Constitution saving throw.
Dog and 2 shadows. Yep. Constitution 13.
Please all fail.
We're gonna go shadow puppy.
We just gotta get rid of the shadows.
Yeah, the shadows are what I'm most worried about.
Yeah.
But it
You
has
haven't
to
even
be
started the
35.
combat yet, boys. Let's slow down. You still got the guys on these boats.
Listen, we're just trying to survive this, okay?
They've hit 2 times, guys. Calm down.
Two
Which I'm-
times and almost killed someone.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Derek is almost dead. Okay, so
I'm not. I'm just saying that the party is obviously fearful for their compatriot.
He looks
Oh,
like a
yeah.
walking skeleton. So shadow puppy 1 fails. Bottom left shadow. Con
Yeah, you bastard.
passes.
Damn you.
Bottom right shadow.
Fail.
Oh wait, hold on. I rolled the wrong thing. I rolled the shadow. If he has the same save. Yeah, he does. Sorry.
He still makes
And-
it.
Yeah, bottom right shadow fails.
Yay!
So roll that damage.
nice.
5. So
10
shadow
radius.
puppy takes 5.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, the shadow takes 10 and disappears.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. And as the bonus action, spiritual weapon on the puppers.
Bark, bark, bark!
Bark, bark, bark.
All right. It's a hit for 10 damage. Holy crap. I didn't even know that could do 10 damage. Yeah, you rolled well.
Nice.
I have to keep moving this piece of crap weapon, though, because to get to this thing's hit points is driving me insane. All right. Anything else on Thamila? That's an action, a bonus action.
That is everything. I said stuff. I did stuff. I bonus stuff. My turn is up.
All right, cool. This guy on the bottom right ship points at Derek. Got Shadow up here. Doesn't move. Derek, it is your turn.
Derek will
You
focus
feel-
on dodging and pass the turn.
Okay. Guy on top right ship. I guess we'll also point at Derek. That makes sense. They don't know about Sanctuary. This shadow attacks you, Derek. With disadvantage.
Due to protection.
And he has to make a wisdom save to even
Oh,
choose
no, he has
to attack you.
disadvantage because of... Yes, he has to make a Wisdom DC 13.
Alright, let me see if he can even attack you. If he can, he has to choose a different target, right?
Right, and then if he can, he gets disadvantage from dodge.
Yep. Alright, so he fails. So he will instead attack Edmund. And miss you.
Nice. Thank you, boy.
Yeah. He's a tanky boy.
He's a big man. Shadow up top doesn't move. Actually, I should do this thing.
No. If the DM says he's doing anything, it's
We haven't cleared phase 1, don't start engaging phase 2!
Yeah, I know, but I have to... There's a thing I forgot they could be doing. That's not even part of this. The shadow disappears.
You see their
Ow!
you see their cloaks start turning yellow and they're powering up. And
Ah!
We don't have that much time, though. We don't
Yeah,
have
that's
any
true.
more time.
Anthamila, actually... Yeah, I noticed. Anthamila, you actually still see him. Because you have passive perception of 20. He's hiding right here. Derek, what's your passive perception?
Bad.
15. Oh, Derek, sorry. Here's
Okay.
the Eldritch.
Bad.
It's not.
Eldrin, what's yours? Yours is 15?
Correct.
And
Mine's
Edmund?
14.
Okay, yeah.
14.
Only Anthamila notices this shadow seemingly blending in with the dark shadows of the boat here. I'm actually just going to keep it visible on the map because one of you can see it.
We're starting the TV
Also,
series.
The time thing wasn't that big of a deal. The time thing was, like, we're fine. The time joke was for powering up, Donald.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. This guy tries the same thing. I'm going to write this on their stat block really quick so I remember what they made. Oh, they actually have higher than that. You still see him, but he rolled a little better than I thought. Because they have proficiency in it. This guy, everyone but Derek could see here. They're like melding in with the shadows. Doggo is 1 for Eldrin, 2 for Anthamila. Attacks Eldrin with Doggo Bite. Oh! Oh, he hits!
Oh,
Huh?
no.
And he hit for a lot.
Oh,
Eldrin, take 15 piercing damage.
holy shit.
And I need you to give me a DC 13 strength saving throw. There's a theme to this combat, man. This combat was so well designed by the encounter maker. I'm very proud of them.
They lower your strength and then dogs drag you down and pull you onto boats.
It's really cool. There's more than that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so how much was the damage again?
15 piercing.
Okay.
And then I need a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Blast!
Hashtag bless. Yeah, it tries to pull you down, but
Crit.
you're like, no, I'm not about that.
Fuck yeah, bitch.
Literally a bitch, possibly.
They
Oh my
want
God.
strength, we'll give them strength.
This guy towards down here tries to
I want some strength.
meld into the shadow. I do want strength.
Can we,
Oh, please.
can we spirit bomb style lend you our strength?
This one disappears from everyone's view
Oh, you want
Which
to-
one?
No.
here.
Oh, okay.
You don't know,
Oh.
you don't see it.
Don't forget he's there.
Well, they
Well,
might
he's
move,
there right now. Yeah, I was gonna say he might move.
but these two didn't move. So, Edmund.
I will attack the shadow above me, which gives me flanking bonus.
Yeah, true, it does.
And it's a crit due to that.
Well, guess what's dead?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's 18 slashing magical.
So I moved there.
18 slashing?
Right? Because of the. Oh, no, it already doubles. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I forgot that the roll auto doubles it.
9 slashing. Are you
Right?
using-
Does it?
Are you using smite?
No. I crit.
It already added your roll.
Yeah, it's 9.
Oh, I
It's
see.
9.
I see the crit in there. Okay.
Just 9.
Got it.
Alright, is that it?
No. Yeah, non-magical.
Alright, dice.
Cool.
Tried to bait the smite like a bad DM. Look at me.
Oh, I don't have any slots left anyway.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, I used my last one for Sanctuary. Yeah, Shield of Fate, Divine Smite, Sanctuary.
Bait it yourself.
More. Lots.
Alright, anything else, Edmund?
Nope, because I think all of my ability things are actions. My Channel Divinities are actions.
Cool, moving on. Eldrin, your turn.
Yep.
Trying to move it up a little bit because we're getting close to
Yeah,
time.
you're good.
My turn.
Yep.
Um, and I'll proceed to try to hit this dog. Oh, Hunter's Mark dog.
Yep,
and
that's why I
then
was
hit him.
moving the weapon so I could get that ready.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to hit that. I said it and I saw it and I hit it.
Okay.
17.
You hit for, was that 18 damage?
18 damage.
It dies.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Bad puppy.
Is what I would say if it didn't have resistance to damage that I didn't realize this whole combat.
Damn it.
What?
Wait! I lied. No, it dies.
Oh,
Yeah, probably.
It's contingent on something. You done?
no.
Ooh. You've used a bonus and attack. Where you moving, buddy?
I'll move right here.
Cool. Shadow Puppy. Now it's a new target. 1 is you, 2 is Edmund, 3 is Derek. Attacks you for moving right next to it.
Protection.
Bark, 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 bark! Oh, it hits!
Nope.
Even with the disadvantage, what did you?
Yeah, they had the same roll, actually. 19 and 19.
Yeah. It's just funny, they keep missing, and then I use my protection, they hit.
Yeah,
Both
it's funny.
times.
Eldrin, you take 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I
A
need you
little
to
more
give... I'm
a
sorry?
little more reasonable. It's a little more reasonable.
Yeah, they hit pretty hard, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at 12. So.
And I need you to give me a DC 13 strength saving throw, my dude.
Okay.
Well, can't pass that.
Can't pass that.
You are prone. This is what happens when you try to go into melee as a
Hold on.
ranger.
Well, I figure myself as a target better than Derek as a target.
That's true, actually.
That is true.
Unfortunately, the doggos don't do the same thing as the shadow. What? No shadow? Okay, that's your prone. It's also your hunter's mark.
Yeah, it's okay.
Doggo's done. Anthomila.
Alrighty. Seeing that we are basically being conducted to be by these people on this boat who's not done anything except for point and told people to hit us, I'm going to. I still
Aggro
haven't
phase
drawn my
2.
weapon, if you haven't noticed. I'm going to bring up my holy relic of Valkyr, aim at the thing on the boat, and use guiding bolt, which blesses is a glowing lightning bolt and shoots across and hits in the face. Or maybe it doesn't.
Ooh.
There's that.
You're initiating phase 2.
Ooh.
Phase 2 has been initiated.
Maybe. And
What's happened?
I don't know.
I think he's trying to roll bless.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh, good. I think maybe I don't know if that's good or not.
You finish
Okay.
for 10 radiant damage.
And radiant damage. And well, as long as you attack it before the first attack that hits it before the next turn, it's advantage.
I'm putting the lightning bolt of Valkor upon him.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, well, you guys aggroed phase 2. Phase 2. Let's read about this really quick.
God, I put in fuck assault. I'm so sorry.
It's a little. So wave 2. Okay. Oh boy.
How bad did I mess up, DM?
No, you're good. You boo.
Y'all know what that means, bro.
It's a logical thing to do.
Yeah.
Act the leader.
Thought it
Should count
was
20.
logical, but it's like I thought it would be a good idea. I thought.
Okay, cool. So, this guy begins to cast a spell.
It's not good.
Thought.
And your ship, it's very awkward. Water starts from the sides of the ship, from the river, starts to pour inside of your vessel. And let me determine how quickly.
Like it's like
Oh god.
raising up the sides and like
It's
pouring over
there's
the-
already some water inside the ship. It's like magically being raised from the river into your boat.
right.
Interesting.
Some kind of magical upwards waterfall.
Yeah, it's like pouring over the sides.
Mm.
Great.
Now I'm gonna do a thing. Where's my? I just want to add a tracker for this. I'm gonna make it this guy, this cool captain guy. Okay. He's done. Actually, is he done? Hold on.
Oh,
I might have lied to you. Yeah, no, he's
No, I hadn't 100% finished my turn. I was gonna also do the spirit weapon move up and hit somebody as well.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
You said phase 2. I'm like, oh god. It just moves up one and hits the shadow that's on right directly in front of me, right across from me.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Maybe it gets food.
Yeah.
That is a plus. Coffee doesn't
We're done.
hit. Coffee doesn't. Okay, good.
Okay. And he's done. This shadow goes across the boat. You can see this one, so you're good. And he'll attack you. And miss you. Derek, it's your turn.
Cool. Derek says this is the most that I can do, and he casts Prayer of Healing. So you three will gain hit points equal to 2d8 plus 4.
Pause on that. Prayer of Healing has a 10-minute cast time.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it?
Oh, it's a ritual.
Oh, dang, it does.
Oh.
Oh, I totally missed that. I don't even know if I want Prayer of Healing now.
Oh, it's an out of combat thing. Okay.
Yeah, I totally missed that. That makes much more sense.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
10-minute
Yeah.
cast time.
I was
Yeah, for
curious
sure.
why I never really heard of it compared to Healing Word.
That would be why. Okay.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
That
compared to
does.
the other one. It's a lot of healing.
He's going to disengage
Okay.
and move his full 10 feet back.
Okay.
And kind of says, "Go get him, guys. You can do it."
You say that, and you start to slump across the back of their boat, and it's filling with water.
Oh, yeah, even better.
Hey, Donald,
What's up?
would our captain be trying to
Do anything?
Yeah.
like
He's
dump
been
water out?
a little terrified, but sure, he could try to start helping to
Yeah,
bail out, maybe.
Okay.
If not to save us, to save his ship.
He's probably not having much of an effect
My
by himself.
livelihood.
Probably not.
That's my turn. I'm done.
Okay. This guy. Oh man.
How bad is it?
Well, he's gonna do the same thing.
Oh,
Gonna have
gosh.
even more water coming.
Yeah. I might not even need to roll what the other guys roll. Actually, I don't. Okay, so water's been kind of quickly filling up the ship from the sides, from this guy casting a spell to manipulate the water into the boat. This guy did the same exact thing. This guy alone was going to effectively capsize your boat in 2 turns.
So now captain is in one.
Yeah. So it's not quite there, but the boat is filling up uncontrollably fast. None of you are going to have a turn before it happens because it happens on initiative 20. This is going to be really awkward, but we'll figure it out. This guy is done. He's not doing anything else. Wait, hold on. Did I do that wrong? Hold on a second. Nope, we're good. I did it right. This guy is gonna go and attack on Tamila, I guess. Misses horribly. This guy is going to attack Edmund. Actually, hold on. He's going to do something first because he could do this as a bonus action, and I didn't do this last time, and I need to start doing this. What's your passive perception, Edmund?
14.
Cool. This guy disappears and kind of reappears next to you and attacks you. He misses you horribly. It doesn't matter. This guy, nobody even sees him already. But I'll move him. Is going to do the same. This one will attack on Tamila. No, that seems... Well, I guess it's the same. Whichever one he attacks. I'll attack Edmund.
Whoa! Turn before? Oh god.
Oh! I hit Edmund!
What?
It's a Christmas miracle! Edmund, does 23 hit you right now?
23 indeed hits.
Yay! Take 9 necrotic damage!
Oh,
So interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Edmund.
Go ahead and do that thing.
Yeah.
Also, you lose 4 strength! No!
oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try to speed this up. Alright. Your boat goes under. Like, literally, you're in the water now.
I guess so are the skeleton things.
What?
It's
The
Yeah,
just-
shadows
everything
are
that's
on
on
the
the boat, everything that was on the boat with you is in the water as well.
Well,
Let's just put this on the GM layer somewhere over. Oh God, sorry.
Guess I'm not prone anymore.
Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, I
You
guess
can't
that's
be
true.
prone in the water.
Well, you're right. We're gonna go with that. The gangplanks. It's just. I don't think they would stay there, but they would.
I don't know. I don't know how they work.
Yeah, they're magical gangplanks. Effectively. I am gonna say that would be BS. I don't want this to be too hard for you guys. I'm gonna move them away. This dog falls in the water, as is that shadow. Because that'd be too messed up.
Water combat.
Yeah, this is, remember Kenny? The thing I told you about? The likely situation that's gonna cause you to do your thing?
Yep.
Yeah, this is the situation. Okay, it's your turn. You're in the water. It's not as dire yet as it can be, don't worry.
What? How does water combat work?
It's technically very complicated. Well, it's not. It's, I'm not treating this as underwater combat, so for all intents and purposes, just you could do your normal attacks. You swim at half speed. I think it's how swimming works. Yeah, it's just difficult terrain. I'm not going to give you the BS with plate, even though I should. Like, you're not sinking to the bottom of the ocean or anything like that.
Gotcha.
But half speed while in the water, and you otherwise are pretty normal. Normal, you're supposed to have a disadvantage on all attack rolls that aren't made with certain weapon types.
Seeing as my attack dropped from a +6 to a +4.
No.
Right. What?
Oh yeah. Oh, your total attack bonus is 4?
Yeah.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, I lost +2 because my strength dropped by 4. I will, I'm gonna hope for the best and use Channel Divinity, Turn the Unholy.
Okay. What does that do?
They all have to, any creature that's a fiend or an undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet. So probably, I think, pretty much everything in the water must make a Wisdom DC 13 save. On a failure, it's turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Okay. I'm gonna do this guy first to the top.
That's everything.
Nice. Cool.
You said it's wisdom?
Yeah, Wisdom 13.
Alright, top left guy first. Or top guy. He's good. This guy.
And at this point, we all would know that this would take effect until they get hit.
Yeah, we've discussed stuff like that. Yeah.
Alright, this one seems spooked. This one seems spooked. This combat's gonna take too long for tonight. We're gonna have a really awkward next session.
Sucks.
It's gonna be way too long though. This one, crit saves. This one fails. And this guy crit saves.
Is the dog a fiend or undead?
Nope.
I don't know. Okay. 3 out of 6 ain't terrible.
Yeah, and how long does it last?
1 minute. So 10 rounds.
Okay. You done, Edmund?
And they have to actively try to run away, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Eldrin. You're in the water.
Yeah, I'm in the water.
Splish
Well,
splash, I was taking a
Splish
bite.
splash, and I'm gonna Hunter's Mark the guy above Edmund.
Okay.
That's not spooked. And attempt to attack him at advantage because of flanking, I guess.
Yep.
Yep, from Miller.
You hit him nice.
Crit him. Nice.
And 8 and 10. 14, so 7. You got it. You done?
Yeah.
Cool. Shadow Puppy has no clue what the hell is going on. Tries to bite. 1 for Eldrin, 2 for Edmund. Eldrin again.
I'll
That's not
attempt
good.
to use protection.
That's real not good.
He misses you.
Thank God.
And you're no longer prone, by the way.
Are you that low?
He's pretty low.
I'm pretty low. I mean, one of the hits can make me unconscious.
Yeah,
which,
he was dealing a lot actually.
18
Which
and
one?
9. Anthemila, your turn.
which would mean that I would.
Saying how
sink.
super effective that all seems to be, I have 2 options. Hell, why the fuck not? I do the exact same thing. Turn the I turn the undead. I think there's only one that doesn't need it, right? There's only one shadow, basically.
Well, the 2 other guys, if you can reach them, they are undead or something.
Fiends.
Or fiend, one of the 2.
Undead, that's the thing. Like, I can reach them. I can reach one of them, I think. I can't reach the second one.
Yeah.
Well, better than nothing. I mean, you can.
If it's 30 feet, you can reach
Yeah,
both.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Then, no, hold on. Haha! Knowledge check on the boat captain. Is he knowledge religion? Let's see if I can find out if he's undead or not for you.
Yeah, give me a good roll, dude. DC 13 religion check.
Let's try.
You can lose it, I believe.
You have no clue.
God! That
Oh,
was
you're-
terrible.
The water, it's disrupting your
It
ability
does
to-
look like a skeleton face, though.
Well, let's go for it. Go ahead and use Channel Divinity, fucking turn the undead.
Okay. Let's start with him.
Wisdom 13.
Same
Right.
thing, except it doesn't affect fiends, just undead.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay. Alright. And this guy. Let's roll for him now. Makes it. And this guy. You said, what was the DC?
13.
13, yeah.
Nothing seems to be affected by it.
Awesome. Alright, and as my bonus action, I move Axe Baby up to the guided bolt guy, and I attack with Spiritual Weapon with advantage.
Oh, Axe Boy? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, buddy.
Yeah.
Shine.
Let me ask you a question. That's a hit
Cool.
Nice.
for 4 damage. I'm not even gonna roll his concentration save because he's just gonna let it go away. Doesn't matter at this point. Alright, and now we have the cool end of tonight, which is kind of cool. We're gonna end it on this. This guy is gonna move his boat.
Oh, no, that's unexpected.
No. It's worse.
Away.
And he casts a spell.
Oh my God.
What is it casting then? What is he? Oh, no!
Is-
Slap-
You got it.
Suddenly, a whirlpool appears in the water and starts sucking everyone down to the center of it. And that is where we're gonna end it for tonight's session.